Yeah. Yo, what's good, people? Welcome. Another episode of AGS Podcast, episode 74. Yeah, man. Damn, we 26 away from 100, man. We almost to 100 out here. It's crazy. Yo,
close.
What's up, man? Hey, we got any guests today?
No, I think the homie Zero hit me up, but I was asked. What I was trying to do was get some Nintendo dudes because Nintendo's about to pass Xbox. So I hit up a lot of the Shokio, the usual. You know what I mean? Oh boy, Super Bro. Like a lot of niggas ain't getting back to me. There's a couple other dudes too. Yeah, I would love to curse that nigga out. I know you don't, but it would be fun to curse the niggas out live.
No.
Yeah, that shit would be the no, but no. I just asked a bunch of Nintendo. A couple of them got back to me. Shokio, shout out to Shokio. He was busy, but yeah, man, I'm trying to get like a special Nintendo episode together, man. I know how you love Nintendo. So
I seen you.
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we live. I seen you put out a fucking bat signal. I'm like, hold up. I don't know. That ain't the best way.
No, but man. I've been me. I did. I've been a little bit busy, man. It's that time of the year, man.
I feel you, bro.
About to travel and do all kinds of shit.
Where you going?
Yeah.
You ready to celebrate Jesus' birthday?
Baby Jesus, born to rock.
Yo, what's good, man? Hey, shout outs to the chat. What's up, man? Welcome, man. We here, man. AGS Podcast, episode 74. Yo, what's good? Yo, shout outs to Raph the Emperor, man, for the super chat. He said just showing some support, Hard8 and crew. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. So we here, man. We got some things to talk about this week, man. It's crazy out here.
It's been a good week. There's been a lot of stuff going on.
A lot of shit going on, man. Shout outs to Savage Diplomat. He said, how are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We good.
All good.
We good. We out here. We good, man. Hey, I seen Candace. I almost blocked you today on Twitter and shit. I seen you promoting the Sony phone. You almost got a block. Like, that's just disrespectful.
What? No. I wasn't. It's just, I realized I can't just be out here just promoting the Pixel. Like, Google ain't paying me shit. So I just put Sony out there because Dark Cloud said they also have what is it? Pure Android. That's all that was. I've literally never had a Sony phone. I don't know if it's good or bad. But according to Dark Cloud, it's also a pure Android. So if you don't want a Pixel, you can go that way. But I would prefer, not prefer, I really don't care what you do. But if you're trying to get the best Android, you can get a Pixel. And that's what I would recommend.
Pixel? Nah, that shit low budget. Hey, yo, shout out to Urban Combat.
Are you serious? Nah.
That joint low budget. Shout out to Urban Combat for the super chat. He said, what's good, fam? Jersey in the building. Jersey. Yeah.
Why they always talk shit about Jersey?
What's wrong with Jersey?
I've been there only once.
Jersey's cool, but yeah, it's a lot of like farm towns and shit on the south side of Jersey. But Jersey's cool. You know, it's right across the Hudson.
Yeah,
real ones come from Newark.
We don't need you speaking
on
anyway,
nigga.
East Coast.
Yeah, they really didn't feel
We don't need you speaking on the East Coast. Relax.
Yeah. I've been there, though. I've been there. You never been out here. I've been out there.
Never been where? To Jersey? I got family in Jersey.
No. I'm talking about LA. I'm talking about the West Coast. You never been out here.
Nah.
Exactly. All right. I've been out there, though. Philly, New York, Jersey, all that. I've been
man.
Connecticut.
Wait, what did you say?
Never had a reason to go out there.
You said you don't have a reason to go to California?
I never had one.
That sounds like a lie. California is its own reason.
Nah.
Hey, you've been to Florida, though, right?
Fuck about California. The fuck? Like, that shit ain't special to me.
He about to get this work. He talking.
That shit ain't special to me.
You been to Florida, though?
Fuck about California.
Bro, California is literally the best city in the Union. The best state in the Union.
Yeah,
hey, you been to Florida, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just imagine Florida without humidity. That's it. Better bitches.
I've been to Florida, but why?
I had reasons to go to Florida. I never had a reason to go to California. If I had one, I'd be out there. You dig? But I ain't never had one. So,
I dig it. I went to Florida once, and that was my reason to never go.
If I do go, I ain't going to the suburbs, so I wouldn't even see Ravish. Ouch!
Damn. That was a good one. That was a snipe shot, bro. He got you.
He got me.
Damn, that was a. Whoo.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to the chat, man. Listen, man, episode 74, we here. We missing some people. I know Melon said he was going to be late. Where Dark Cloud at? Anybody heard from Dark Cloud?
Dark Cloud. Yeah.
No, Drew posted. Well, he posted something, but I didn't see it.
Where Drew at?
Somebody deleted it. I just know because I think he added me.
He posted something on Twitter?
Yeah, he didn't even do his podcast the other day, so he might be. I don't know.
But it was like, it must have been this morning because I went to sleep late, so I don't know.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, well, I got home at like 2 a.m., but I'm here, so yeah.
Right,
I mean, I literally just woke up at like 11:20, but you know.
Oh, y'all had a long late night, huh?
Yeah,
man.
Honestly,
you know.
I've been having a lot of long days though.
Shit, what y'all playing right now? What's going on? What y'all playing right now?
You know, the same. I have literally been playing the same thing for the past
Fall in Order.
3 months.
about to beat that shit.
Oh, the Jedi
I'm playing Destiny.
Destiny. We know where you at, Luca. That's you live on there.
I do, yes.
You live on there.
Well, technically, I'm doing it different though. I was playing only Black Eagles. Those first 200 hours. I'm officially into.
Did you beat Borderlands 3 yet?
No, I already said. I'm pretty sure I said it last week. I'm pretty much not going to beat any other game until I am completely done with Fire Emblem. So that's probably going to be a minute.
Okay. Hey, yo, shout outs to Urban Combat. He said, no, leave Jersey alone. You heard?
I learned. Okay.
Leave it alone. You heard?
We all know, Jersey, Philly, tri-state area, New York. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Like, I literally have all the games, too. I bought Outer Worlds.
Hold on, what came out first? Fire Emblem or Borderlands?
Fire Emblem, unfortunately. I told myself not to do it because I had a feeling this would happen, but everybody was talking about it, and I really wanted to play it, so I did it. Like 220 something, probably a little more than that.
Oh, okay.
Damn, how long is the game?
The first playthrough was 100 and.
Oh, you already beat it. So you already beat it.
Yeah. See, like the first, I've never played a Fire Emblem game before, so the first playthrough took a long time. I was just pretty much learning the mechanics and all of that shit, and I beat the game on a miracle because I grinded because I really was under leveled. Well, everything wasn't as what it should be. Second game, or the second playthrough that I just finished, that was kind of like my canon Black Eagles playthrough. Mm-hmm. So I figured I'm basically gonna do that for all the houses. Do a figuring it out playthrough where I just see who works best with who, and then do a canon playthrough where I make the house as OP as possible. But every game I've been upping the difficulty and upping the first two games it was still casual where I wouldn't lose anyone. But now I have it on, what is it, hardcore or whatever the
classic
other level is. Classic, and I am on hardcore though. So it's fun because I really understand the mechanics. I'm just like killing it. It's awesome.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Hey, don't spam the chat, and we don't have, for everybody that's in the know, we don't really have mods anymore. But yeah, I see Lozo live. Don't spam that.
Spam the chat for what?
Nah, you just spam the chat.
Oh, he's saying I'm live.
It's being spammed. So that's why it's good to have at least a couple mods.
No, it's not. Hold on, I don't see nothing being spammed. What is being spammed? I don't see it.
Yeah, you don't see that?
No,
yeah,
I see it.
I see clear as day.
He's not doing it anymore. I had to look up, but he was saying Lozo live. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm on the top chat.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's not doing it anymore. I saw it. But he was doing it. He was saying I'm live.
Right.
Oh, I did not see it.
All right.
All right. So yeah, man, let's get into this episode. Listen. We got today a rapper passed away. Juice Wrld, dead at 21 years old. He had a seizure in the Chicago airport. So did anybody in here listen to Juice Wrld?
No.
Man,
hold on.
But it is sad.
You didn't listen to him, Ravage? I thought that would have been up your alleyway.
No, I do fuck with a lot of the drill Chi-Town shit. Like Love Sosa was my joint because of the beat. Yeah. It was dark, but yeah, man, I'm an old nigga, man. I listen to shit from like the 90s and early 2000s, man.
I see people thinking like, was it like, did he just have a seizure? Like, was it drugs involved or some shit like that?
Okay, so they haven't. Yeah, they haven't finished the toxicology report, rather. But a lot of people are speculating because he's done songs about mollies and shit like that that it has something to do with that.
I 100% think it is drugs.
Yeah,
unfortunately, I'll take it back, and I'll feel a little guilty that I assumed that. But as soon as I found out he had a seizure and died at 21, when no one's ever said anything about him having epilepsy, my first thought was he took something. And
I mean, that seems to be the general consensus of like, I don't know. I seen that the word lean was trending, so I don't know if he used to be drinking syrup or shit like that. So yeah,
because that'll do it.
Yeah, that joint was trending. So I'm guessing people are speculating that drugs was involved. I had never heard of him until one day. I think I was just on Twitter. And somebody had a link it was like a link floating around when he was on Funkmaster Flex. The last time he was on Flex, I think it was a couple months ago. And I forgot, somebody said something like this shit was fire, and I had checked it out. And it was I think he was freestyling the whole time, so it didn't sound too bad. But I never listened to him and shit like that. I don't listen to none of these new niggas, man. These new niggas is trash. So I don't really be listening to
I've really only heard that one song. What is it? For Life or whatever. Basically the song he stole Sting's music for.
He stole?
Yeah. He didn't get permission to have it, and so Sting sued him and got like 90% or a large chunk of the profits. Yeah, he definitely did. Like when I first heard the song, I liked it because of the beat, but I just assumed dude paid for it, because I feel like everyone should have heard of The Verve and Bittersweet Symphony by now. But apparently he didn't, and he got sued for it, and all the money was taken. So that's really all I know him from. So I was like, oh, wow, that sucks for him. He was only 21. I didn't realize how young he was.
Shout outs to Ken J, the neutral. He said, emo rappers dying out here, man. I'm crying. All we got left is Trippy.
Hey, Trippy.
Trippy Red, probably. I haven't heard any of his music, but I do know the dude.
Also, shout outs to Chad Main 23. He said, they say when you get money, it make you more of what you are. If Juice was a drug addict, he was only going to abuse it. All right. Well, yeah, I mean,
that's unfortunately true.
Yeah, I mean, once you get...
That's a fact.
I mean, that's all about... doing drugs is just based on how much money you got, man. That's the more money you got, the more drugs you're gonna do, man. If you are rich and shit like that, you are able to support that habit to the fullest. So that's definitely gonna happen.
It's like that dude said. Like, money is just a magnifying glass. It doesn't change people. It just magnifies who they are.
Yeah, but money does bring happiness.
Shout out to
I know that. So yeah.
Oh, okay, bro.
Shout out to Kung.
Shout
out to Kung Fu.
I don't believe that. Go ahead.
You said DJ.
Go ahead, Ravish.
No, you good. No. You good. DJ Academics posted a video of him on a plane playing with his friends hours before he died. He didn't look drugged out at all. Shout out to Kung Fu Kenny for the super chat.
Yeah, I mean, we'll know.
Yeah, man. I think
once that autopsy comes out.
Yeah, we'll know
what it was.
Yeah.
What was in his system anyway.
But I stick to that.
Yeah, what you was about to say about money?
That, though. Money makes you more. No, money makes you more who you are, and it just changes everybody around you. A lot of people that you cool with feel obligated to your money. Yeah. Like, you supposed to just do something for me because we cool. Yeah. Buy me a house.
And it makes you happy.
Well, no, it doesn't just magnify you, though. Like, money magnifies you and everybody around you. It's the same. It's like one of those make or break situations, right? Like, somebody in the crew gets a lot of money, and you find out who really rides for you and who was just waiting for your come up.
You're gonna find
exactly. Like, money is just one of those things. It's a magnifying glass.
There's nothing wrong with doing something for family or your people, but it's one of those things where you're not obligated to support entire fucking households. I'm sorry. Like, I would never do. I told my brother, like, I'm getting this money. Don't ask me for shit. Because if I support you, no, real shit. I tell people around me, like, look, if I help you out now, I'll probably be helping you out for a lifetime. But I'm gonna give you this one. I'm gonna do a solid, and that's it. Don't come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be like.
Shout out to DJ the Con. He said, shout out to the podcast. Hard8, you did a top 10 games. How about a top 10 movies? Player. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know, man.
That would be really hard for me. Like probably impossible.
Top 10
honestly.
movies of the decade. I don't think that would be that hard for me, but yeah, I don't know, man. We'll
Oh,
see.
of the decade? Maybe not that hard. I was thinking like of all time.
Yeah, we'll see, man. Yeah, I only heard the I didn't know nothing about Juice World. I don't even think I never even heard a legit song from Juice World. The only thing I ever seen was that Funk Master Flex freestyle. And it was cool because he was freestyling, but it didn't make me go look up any of his music. So I just kind of just kept it moving. You know what I mean? But
About you, Drew, you fuck with Juice WRLD?
I know about 1-2 songs. That's it.
Oh, what's up, Drew? I didn't know you were here.
It was good.
What's up, man?
yeah, you ain't listen to him, Drew?
It's good. I listened to about 2 songs, and that was
Did
it.
you like the songs?
Yeah, the
Cool.
one with NBA YoungBoy was fire.
That's the one I heard. I kind of like that one. Yeah.
That song is fire.
Oh, all right.
I mean, rest in peace to the young bull, man. It's too early to be checking out at 21, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I did see a little bit of that video.
21, you ain't even
I
live.
did see a little bit of that video that Academics put up, but yeah, I mean, he didn't
The
look.
past
I
couple of
wasn't even
years can be
looking to see if
defined
he
as
was
the
drugged
rise of
out
the
or anything like that. But yeah, I mean that's usually how it happened, man. You don't never know, especially when it's something like unexpected. You don't never know. Like people
lot
be
of people
thinking that
don't
you can see
realize
the
that.
shit coming or something. Like you don't see that shit coming. You could be having a great time one minute and then the next minute shit go left. So it's not like you can look at that
was on
video
his-
and be like, well, it didn't look like he was about to die. Like you don't know. You just don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? You just don't
He was
know.
in his song talk about Molly's and all that, so I'm not surprised.
Well, see, the thing is, a lot of people don't realize that there's almost no pure Molly out there. Almost everything you get that's called Molly is cut with something. And these days, the most popular thing to cut things with is fentanyl. And these
man, that's
drug
rough.
dealers aren't fucking pharmacists. They don't know.
Yeah, even a little
like,
bit of fentanyl can kill you.
Exactly. And what's worse is some drug dealers will purposely put like lethal doses, not a lot, just like a handful of lethal doses in their supply because hardcore drug addicts think, oh, someone OD'd, that shit must be strong. So I've seen a lot of people who they thought they were getting ecstasy, they were getting meth. Like you don't know anymore. Like if you're going to be out there doing drugs, the least you can do is buy a drug testing kit. That shit's not that expensive. And if you're like Juice WRLD famous or like not famous, but Juice WRLD rich, you shouldn't be doing anything without testing it. But the thing is, we don't do a lot of drug education in this country. We're just really focused on punishing people. So people out here
Also-
dying for dumb reasons.
Yeah, I just want to piggyback off what you said. What was the drug? You said fentanyl? What is it?
It's
Is that
fentanyl. It's a synthetic.
fentanyl.
It's a synthetic
Yeah,
opiate
it's
that's about
And then
50 times
exactly.
or
You know,
25
I had a
times
friend of-
stronger than methadone.
a friend of mine died from that recently, and yeah, it was a lot of artificial shit coming in from China that's not FDA approved. So yeah, man, you shouldn't be doing shit prescription, these narcotics and pharmaceutical shit.
Y'all say he was
Leave
talking
it
about
alone.
drugs in his song. In what way? Like that he be using or like just talking about like when what way?
Yeah, he was talking about he was in the
Was it
song with NBA YoungBoy. He said when he be on that Molly, he be a savage.
Oh, okay. That's it? That's the only drug he talked about using?
No, somebody in the chat earlier said that he talks about lean in 100% of his songs.
Oh.
And wasn't Lil Wayne like hospitalized for like constant seizures from all the lean he was doing? So
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's why Lean was trending on Twitter and shit. So that probably would cause the
Probably.
seizure or some shit like that. So I don't know. I mean, we'll find out in the coming weeks what's going on and what happened for anybody that cares and shit like that. So we'll definitely find out. Shout outs to the urban legend. He said, I agree with Ravish. It may seem cold-hearted, but I can't support family members like a crutch, and I feel that I shouldn't have to be obligated to. I feel like, I mean, it depends on what we're talking about here. Like, if you play the lottery and you hit 100 million, I think, I think the only people you should be obligated to look out for is the people that looked out for you when you needed it. So
facts.
that's it.
I already
I don't
said
give a
that
fuck
to
who
my
you are.
family. Well, I said that to my
If
sister.
you family and you ain't do shit for me when I needed you, you ain't getting a dime. I don't give a fuck what's going on.
Not a thing. Not a thing. I already put that shit out in the universe. If I hit the lottery, which won't happen, but because I don't play the lottery. But like, if I eventually start making bank, which is it feels like a definite at this point. I'm not looking out for the people who weren't looking out for me. Not at all.
Yeah,
The Mega Millions is over. The Mega Millions in Cali's over 300 mil. So that buck that bought a bottle could have struck the lotto. You should play it if it goes over 300 mil.
You know what?
Yeah, well, when they go that pretty high,
get,
that's when we usually play it. We're not lottery players either, but when they go that high, fuck it, take your chance. But if I win something like that, then of course I'm going to look out. And everybody getting everybody I look out for, they're getting a flat handout.
amount.
That's it. You get this and don't come back.
Everybody getting the same amount. You get 2,000. You get 2,000.
I'm gonna give you enough. I'm gonna give you enough to be set for life. But if you fuck that up, that's on you. You dig?
Oh well, yeah, I feel that.
I'm gonna give you enough.
So it sounds like you're taking your payout all at once.
Yeah, I'm taking it all at once. I ain't got time. I might die next year.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I might die next year.
Why wouldn't you? Why would you take a lump sum? Yeah, like whoever doesn't take a lump sum's a fucking idiot.
Nah, I'm taking a lump sum.
I dig it. It's just when I think about that, I go back and forth on that because 90, if not 100% of the people who win the lottery blow all that shit in like a year.
That's
max.
on them.
And then they're like literally, then there's a fucking news article about it. And they're like, lottery winner who won multiple $1 million is in the EBT line. What happened?
But if you're gonna blow it all at once, you're gonna blow it in increments anyway. So it doesn't make any. It doesn't make sense if you could put all that money in an account that can generate interest even more. Like
that's true. I wasn't thinking about that. Like putting it in an interest building account. That is completely.
You gotta. Yeah. When.
Let me get this super chat. Shout outs to Kenji. He said, y'all definitely heard his songs. He had a lot of number ones. I think he had the album of the year. I don't listen to the radio. So
I don't really listen to the radio, so I
don't know where the
definitely
number ones is coming from. I got a special playlist on Spotify. That's really all I listen to. It got like 400 songs so far. So that's all I listen to. So nah, I don't think I really.
My music library is pretty huge as well.
Shout out to Chad Main 23. He said Pimp C died from lean. Also, Pimp C had lean. He did drink lean, but he also had a condition called sleep apnea that actually officially killed him. Yeah.
Oh, sleep apnea that's how my mom died.
Yeah,
I've never heard of Pimp C though. That's what you said, though, right?
When I was locked up, I had a dude that died from lean and shit. He always called himself the Yellow.
Really?
He was a Yellow Ranger and all that. So yeah, he died from syrup as soon as he went home. Shout outs to Black Worm. He said, guys. I seen his name floating around, but never heard any of his shit. I don't F with new music. R.I.P. to the man, though. And then we have, that's what I'm saying. I don't really listen to his shit either, but it's fucked up he died.
Exactly.
So
it's sad that he died. He was 21.
Sad that he died so young, yeah.
Shout outs to Biz the Kid Gaming. He said, emo rapper, he rapped mostly about drugs and dying. All right. And we got Sir Lloyd Black. He said Rev with the Nas bars.
Yeah, you caught that, huh?
If I win 100 millions, I'm gonna break you off a flat fee, and that's it. I'm gonna set you up for life. You're gonna be rich and you're gonna be good, but don't come back. You better spend that shit wisely.
Hey, give me a call so I can have my lawyer send you the contract so that you can get it in writing that nobody can come back.
I mean, they can come back all they want. You just gonna hear no. I mean, if I give you $5 million or some shit like that, you better work it out. $5 million is gonna work for you.
I'm drawing it up in contracts that I gave you that money. Yeah,
bro. If you're trying to give everybody $5 million, why don't you just buy everybody a house?
No.
That way,
they can buy their own house with that.
Nah. I'm gonna buy. The only thing I'm gonna buy my mother a house. That's about it. But I'm giving you the people I fuck with. It depends on how much I win, right? So what if I won $350 million and I'm bringing that home after the lump sum? Let's just say it was more, but I'm bringing that home after the lump sum. Yeah. Then the people I fuck with, I'm probably gonna drop you off with like $5 million, and you could do whatever you want with that. That's a lot of fucking money.
But look, you buy them a $1 million house and give them $2 more million. Then the house is going to build, what do you say? Value?
Equity.
Yeah. The house will build equity. So that's for sure. Don't come back. Just remortgage your fucking house that you didn't pay for and now you got to build. Like, for real. That's...
I mean, I have a question. Would you guys give like all of your friends the same amount of money, or is there like a price on their friendship?
I'm not giving all of my friends.
Everybody's not getting the same
I don't
amount.
really just have friends.
Everybody not getting the same
I don't
amount.
call.
Yeah.
Nah, everybody not
So,
getting the same amount.
like, I guess that's where it's tricky. Well, not tricky, but I don't really just be out here calling people friends.
I would say this. I keep a real tight circle in my real life. So yeah, all my close friends would be getting a flat rate. Yeah, everybody would get the same.
Yeah, everybody not getting the same, but it will be a flat rate for everybody. Ain't nobody gonna be able to come back because I'm gonna give you enough to make sure you can't come back. And if you come back, that means you fucked up severely. So that means you don't deserve no more anyway.
Severely.
That means you fucked up bad if you fuck up this money. So yeah, I'm done. You're done. Holla.
I feel like my people would fuck their bag up, and I would just not care. I would really not care.
Before I give them the money, I'm gonna have a talk with them. Like, listen, look at me. This is it. Take this. I'm telling you, you better spend this shit wisely.
I would do them a solid. I would pay for them all to take a financial literacy class, and then give them the money.
Oh, Jesus.
So, like, if you fuck that up. Because it is kind of unfair to just drop somebody more money they've ever seen in their life and be like, be smart about it.
It's common sense.
I mean, what's a financial literacy class?
How is it not fair? Like, they need to be able to be financially responsible for themselves.
Because most people aren't taught financial literacy.
To me,
That's why
it's common sense.
Yeah.
To me, it's common sense.
You'd be surprised.
No, I know. No. Listen, I know people are retarded,
really...
but it's common sense on how not to go broke, like it's common fucking sense. Obviously, don't be stupid. You got $5 million, don't go get a $3 million house, motherfucker. Like,
hey, but like going from dog. Look, we all ain't fucking. We wasn't born rich, man. I mean, I live in the burbs, yeah, but I wasn't born rich. When you go from like having nothing to seeing all them zeros in your bank account. The game has changed, and you don't have any concept of what Candice just said. Your financial literacy, how to take money, like especially being black. We don't even know if we're gonna be around in 10 years, let alone invest in some shit for 10 years, right? So we want everything sexy, club with our name, restaurant, shit like that. We're like Jewish motherfuckers; they'll take 10% of 10 businesses and just invest.
These people, if they end up spending up all their money. That's their own fault, and it sucks to suck, but it's just kind of like I don't want to see you again.
Common sense.
Luca, but we're talking about loved ones though. Like we talk about people who've been with you from the sandbox. You got it. It's like you trying to teach them how to fish instead of just giving them the bag of fish. You know what I mean?
I don't know who. It's the saying is the saying is.
Hold on. So basically, you're just saying that people retarded. They retarded. That's what you're saying.
No, what we're saying is
they don't have common sense
stipulations in place.
I just don't. Me personally, if I help you out and then you want to blow all your money, then I don't know what to say to you. That's your own fault. Like, if you're an adult, figure your shit out. That's
right. I agree.
That's fair. And
I agree with Luca.
That's right. No, she's right.
That's fair. Right. Everyone can have their own way of how they're going to do that. I'm just saying, for me personally, if I make it big. I care enough about like the long term because, like I said, I am also on Hard 8's hit. This is all you're getting. This is a hardcore line in the sand. This is all you're getting. So I want to make sure they have all the tools that they need to really make that happen for them. It doesn't matter if after I pay for this $1,000 at max class, which I doubt it would even be that expensive. It doesn't matter if after I pay that little nothing amount of cash and if they take this class and they still blow it all, sucks to suck, yes. But I am going to at least make sure that they have what it takes to make informed choices. Like I don't really care. It's not that serious.
Wait. I just don't understand why you have to go out of your way to make sure that people who are adults and of sound minds can make informed decisions.
I don't have to. I want to because I love my people.
I want to say this.
So are you? I want to say this. It's just kind of like I love my people too, but
we have different opinions.
Yeah, no,
That's
Luca's saying basically, why are we putting stipulations on what we're going to do and how you receive it? Where I'm at, there's other factors that go into shit. Like I got a friend who, he's got a couple baby mamas. So I would tell him, like, put everything in your mom's name. Like, there's other shit.
First of all, ain't nobody trying to go to no fucking class. They just want the goddamn money. Like now, I gotta go to school, nigga. I gotta go to school. I gotta go to school, nigga, to get this money?
Guess what? Hey,
class is like,
if I got $4 million for you, you ain't taking no class.
Man, just give me the money, man.
Then that
gonna be in
sucks
the
to
class.
suck. That sucks to suck.
Listen. First of all, I'm not making nobody go to no class. I'm not making nobody do nothing. Here, this is what I got for you.
You don't have to. I said that's what I'm doing.
Listen.
I said that's what I'm doing.
All you need is common sense. That's all you fucking need, dog. You don't need all this extra shit.
But
common sense.
I'm gonna do more.
But believe it or not, that could be. And you know what's funny about that, 8? I'm not disagreeing with you and Luca. I actually agree with both sides. But what I'm saying is that, you know what? Not doing it your way could be the difference between them coming back to you and wanting some more script.
They can come back all they want.
They can come back.
And they good for life.
They can come back all they want.
They
can come back all they want. No, it's no. No.
Yeah. And then the friendship or the relationship ends.
Well, I'm rich, so I wouldn't care anyway.
Hold on. If the hold on. And this is the issue.
Okay. All right.
This is the issue with bringing money into friendships. If your friendship's gonna end because you give your friend $5 million, they blow it all, and they come to you like, actually, can I have some more? And you're like, no. And they're like, well, fuck you. Then you weren't my friend anyway.
That's
it's
a
that
fact.
simple.
Money, no. They were your friend, but let me tell you, money. I had a friend who played in the NFL. Money changes a lot of people around you.
I thought you guys just said money doesn't change people. It just shows how people really are.
I said, yeah, it changes. That's what I did. Did you hear what I just said?
I said that.
I said money. No, I said money makes you more of who you are, and it changes everybody around you. That's what I just said.
And I'm the one who said money puts a magnifying glass on everyone. So we're not actually a monolith.
Hey, shout outs to Torrance Ingram.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know who said what. I wasn't implying that you guys.
Oh, it's all good.
Shout outs to Torrance Ingram.
Yeah,
you know,
he said $5 million.
It's hard to keep up since you both talk so goddamn much. But, whatever. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Jump in. It's double dutch. You gotta jump in or fucking stand on the side.
Just don't stop talking, man. It is what it is.
The ropes keep spinning. You gotta jump in. That's
you definitely gotta be like double dutch with these motherfuckers. That's a fact. Especially fucking Candace. Jesus.
Conversations aren't just
listen,
Candace don't know nothing about keeping it. Candace don't know how to give a short answer. Just be prepared to just listen. When it comes to cutting people off, Candace, you have to do it because she will go and go and go like the Energizer Bunny. So it's all good.
Honestly, I don't have a problem with it. Like, conversations should be organic.
Listen, I'm not mad at you. Do what you do. I'm just saying, people be like, oh, y'all cut each other off too much. A lot of people be like, y'all cutting.
Exactly.
No, but hold on. See, there you go. Can I finish, please? Thank you. In this podcast, when you're dealing with the likes of Ravish and Candace, you have to cut people off. Yeah. And Ravish is not as bad as Candace. He's not as bad as Candace.
Okay, so you're 100% full of shit because you're acting.
Can I get to the super chat, please?
I'm bad. Let's go.
Yo, this is crazy,
yo. Shout outs to listen. It's okay. You got a lot of fuel in that mouth. It's okay.
I love the enthusiasm.
All right. Shout outs to Torrance Ingram. He said $5 million to get the F out my face financially forever. No sad stories. My wallet would be closed. Also, and I agree. I agree with Torrance. Shout outs to Kenny Wilson 1. He said distributing the funds to peeps smartly is a mindset. And also we got Brandon Young. He said, what's the first thing you buying when you rich? Oh, this nigga want us to start dreaming, man. Obviously, it would be.
I'm paying off my
be a house or something.
Credit,
something like a house.
I'm paying off my student loans.
Oh yeah, debt. You cleared debt out and all that shit. Also from Kenny Wilson 1, he said the idea is that you're trying to help your people. Broke people don't know how to be rich. They need to be taught. Help them learn to fish, like Rav said. Nah, I mean, I think to me it's just common sense, yo. Like it's really clear on how not to be broke. You know what I mean? How not to blow this money. I know people are retarded, but that's not my problem. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but those are the people that you love, that you give a fuck about.
Like I said, I'm going to have a conversation with them beforehand, and that's going to be it. Like, these are grown-ass adults, so yeah. Don't spend it all in one place. Shout outs to Savage Diplomat. He said, disagree with C. Blood doesn't mean anything. Family are people who are there for you when you need them. People forget family when money is involved. Yes, that's a fact. Some people don't have family; they just got relatives. It is what it is.
Exactly.
People, yeah, exactly. All family ain't family. Yeah.
Exactly. Some people you just share blood with.
Shout outs to Biz the Kid Gaming. He said, I'm not going to throw money at them. I want to put them on. Send them to school, make things possible for them that they couldn't reach before. Put them in a position to make their own bag. I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to get my own self. Listen, if I come into all that money, I got to get myself together. I ain't got time to be worrying about anybody else getting themselves together. I got to get myself together. Take this money and be smart about it.
Take a class together. How about that? Y'all think we could all take
we can take a class together.
Yeah,
I ain't taking no classes. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah, Drew with me. Drew, you know we gonna be in that class player. Financial literacy.
Yeah,
we gonna do it.
Definitely
are. They gonna be outside flossing in the fucking rolls and some shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's the shit you don't do. That's the shit you don't do. And I mean, if I got 300 million, I can buy a Rolls and be all right. You know, but I'm just saying, I ain't gonna get too crazy.
But I want the Rolls too. I want it too.
Gonna get it.
I need to take a class.
I'm getting that.
I'm trying to get it too.
Shout outs to Chris Too Great. He said, if I come up on some meals, I'm faking my death.
Hey, I am related to some niggas that would, they would contemplate kidnapping me. This is true on my father's side. The motherfucking Mexicans is crazy. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm 100% moving like out of the country if I make all that money, but I am definitely like 100%. Like I've actually, as you guys kept talking, I started like thinking more because I don't really think about this shit because I don't care to be that wealthy.
That's why you don't think. But go ahead. Yo. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Candace. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Candace.
Yeah, I know you are. I know you are.
Go ahead. Goddamn. Okay, I'm sorry. Go.
But anyway, as I was saying.
Go ahead, Candace. I'm sorry.
As I was saying, I would give them options, like $5 million limit but if you want to go to school, I will definitely fund that whole thing, like the whole thing, because it's stressful trying to pay for shit. So I would pay for that. And if you would do that, I would probably be inclined to then still give you money on top of that once you graduated, because you wanted an investment in yourself before you just wanted a cash payout. And I would appreciate that. So.
You done?
I stopped.
I was making sure. I thought you was catching a breath. My bad. Christ. Hey, yo, shout outs to Big Alabama.
That's what I thought. I was like, yo.
Shout outs to.
That would be a long
Jesus, I thought you was done. Can I read this? Jesus.
Oh, so I'm not supposed to respond to y'all? Get the fuck out of here.
Get his ass.
Shout outs to Big Alabama. He said, going on topic, still can't believe that you think I eat the money maker. Because what? Still can't believe that you think I eat the money maker. Oh, what are you talking about? Some ass? Because I chitterlings. Some ass.
Yeah, he talking about ass.
Chitterlings. I eat sushi too, and that tastes like something else, 2 inches apart. Laughing my ass off. What the fuck?
Oh man, it's these niggas. Yeah.
Shout outs to Chad Main.
Yeah, crazy.
He said, if you got that money, do not go home. You will die.
You can't go to North Philly. You can't go back to Compton.
Immediately.
Yeah, you can't go back to the Bronx. Yeah. I can go back to Dina. You can't. y'all niggas can't go home.
Is we done dreaming? We done dreaming? Can we move on?
Let's move on.
Dreaming good. So we had a Brother Nature got his ass stomped in or some shit like that.
That dude is a bitch.
Who, Brother Nature?
I don't even know who he is.
Brother Nature a bitch?
He didn't fight back. That nigga let himself get fucked up.
Nigga, that's a fact. And he started the shit. That's the funny part. How you start shit and get your ass beat.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, man.
What does this guy do? What the fuck did this dude do?
He hangs out with animals as he goes to other countries.
What he does.
He just hangs out with animals.
Oh, all right. He blew up off of that?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
So he was in like a restaurant or some shit, and he was in there threatening people, acting a fool. Because they were closing.
Why is
Well,
he
they were
threatening
closing
them?
or some shit like that. So they were. I mean, he couldn't get what he had to get something to take it out. I think he wanted to eat it there. The chairs and everything was already.
He wanted to eat it there.
The
at
chairs
table.
and everything was already up. Like they were about to close. So when they told him it had to be takeout, you know, he started to become disruptive. So once they seen people recording them because they was making a fucking fool of themselves, they started trying to stop people from recording them. You know what I mean? So shit went left. Motherfuckers started threatening motherfuckers, and then he got his ass whipped. So yeah, the animal kingdom is probably on their way right now. The fucking to help this nigga.
Yeah, he apparently got exactly. He wanted takeout and got took out. So yeah, and I guess the dude who whipped his ass is kind of clout chasing. I guess he's on what's the name, Keemstar and shit like that. So
I mean,
hey.
Well,
it is what it is.
Well, was it
knuckle
was
up
he
or buckle
clout
up?
chasing, or did this man start it and got his ass whooped?
Yeah, he's a little bit. Yeah, the dude who beat his ass hit social media. Like he got back to Twitter, posted videos and clips and all that shit. So a little bit of clout.
That's the times we live in.
Bit.
You dig? That's the times we live in. But yeah.
Incriminating shit. But
yeah, true that. Yeah, he was in there getting disruptive, got tough, got his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Niggas put hands and feet on him. And he ain't do shit. He's a bitch ass nigga in front of his girl too. In front of his girl.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Damn,
in front of his girl.
Didn't fight back at all. Didn't throw one punch.
Just sat there and she just sat there in Indian style.
Where's he from? He's from Florida.
He's from Yellowstone Park or some shit. He's from the forest. The fuck. But shout outs to Biz the Kid Gaming. He said he the real life Dr. Doolittle, basically. Oh, all right. So, shout outs to Big Alabasta. He said Google Text 2 Talk is trash. Okay. Oh, he tried to use Google Talk. Okay. Yeah. So he the Dr. Doolittle, Brother Nature, got his ass whooped. I seen him complaining on Twitter, talking about everybody just stood around and watched. Like he wanted somebody to come help him.
But that's the times that we live in, man. No one's gonna get
especially
involved.
when you started the shit. Like he had like he was an innocent person getting beat up, and I didn't even see him get jumped. I seen one dude whooping on his ass. So did he actually get jumped?
Oh, I didn't see any jumping. Who knows? I did see him get his ass beat, and he didn't throw one punch.
Yeah, I seen one dude.
And when you a grown ass man, you gotta protect yourself, fam. Like you can't be worried about who's watching and who's gonna help you. What kind of man? These young niggas, man. I mean, no disrespect to any my younger dudes, but come on, man. Like, damn, that's crazy. That's sad.
Damn. So ain't nobody. They just stood around and watched. They ain't helped me. Nigga, it was one dude. The fuck? Stand up and help yourself, motherfucker. God damn. Shout outs to Midnight Cry. He said straight up feeding deers fruit and having conversation. He the Black George of the jungle. Oh, so he really be in the videos like talking to the animals and shit?
I haven't seen. I've seen him post a lot of selfies with like llamas and shit. So I don't know if he be talking to him, whispering and all that.
Oh shit, he the fucking horse whisperer out this.
He takes a lot of pictures.
Whisperer out this motherfucker. Yeah. So anyway, he got his ass beat. You know what I mean? He went in there, started some trouble. Thought he was that. He forgot he wasn't on the internet no more. That's what happens when you get caught up thinking you still on the internet. Got his ass beat. So that's that. I seen this shit here and I thought it was a goddamn joke. George Zimmerman is suing the family of Trayvon Martin. What? For $100 million?
For defamation.
Yeah.
For defamation of character.
He's definitely a fucking clown.
Yo, you know what? This dude, he should have been taken out a minute ago, man. This is actually sad.
Man, niggas
this dude.
Niggas
the
too
fact
busy
that
killing
people in Florida keep getting taken out,
too busy killing
and
themselves.
George Zimmerman has been alive for way too long. It makes me think less of all of you in Florida. Like honestly,
yo, niggas
one more
are
Florida
too
goons out in
busy
the chat.
killing
And you know what?
That's why. That's what the fuck is going on.
And see, and that's what I don't understand. What A just said right there. Why are we so aggressive towards each other? But those people that kill innocent blacks, and I'm not talking about that gangster criminal element, drugs. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about innocent young black people. Like there needs to be consequences. I remember Khalid Abdul Muhammad said, "Listen, when caskets roll in our community, they need to roll in others because they speak a certain language. Cops included, bad cops, of course." And I just don't understand why there's no consequences and repercussions for shit like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This guy deserves nothing less than 6 feet deep.
I mean, when Nipsey Hussle got shot, his crew was real quick to go killing random ass people and like random ass family members. But George Zimmerman is literally still alive long enough to do some dumb shit like sue the family of the kid he killed.
Hold on, we gotta
like,
back up.
y'all,
That's
like,
allegedly. When you said his crew was killing people, allegedly.
Allegedly, people. Well, let's just say real shit.
Also,
people were dying because Nipsey Hussle
we do
died.
not support what Candace is saying right now. This is her own merit. Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, that is what I'm saying right now. Since y'all too pussy to back that shit up.
That ain't my job. So yeah, go ahead. It ain't my job.
I mean, you literally just said that people. All right, I got it. That's what I said, y'all. I think y'all lames in Florida all day, every day.
That's cool.
Remember, Florida is the land of bath salt, and you look up your birthday and type in Florida man, something comes up for you.
Basically.
Hey yo, shout outs to Lord Jermaine for the super chat. He said got fired today. Boss almost caught the fade. No cap. Damn.
That sucks, bro.
Yeah, that does suck, man. He said the boss almost caught the fade. Damn. That shit crazy. Must have been some real fucked up shit.
Right before Christmas. Damn.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. Shout outs to Thoyo.
They ain't want to give out that Christmas bonus.
Shout outs to Thoyo. He said, shout out to Canella. Canella. Who the fuck is that?
It's for Brother Nature.
Brother Nature. Okay. And also we got one from Chad, Maine. He said, Hard 8 ain't no emojis out here in the streets, fam. Facts. That's why he was in there getting stomped the fuck out and shit. And that dude didn't neither like these. Yo, you know what I noticed about a lot of these videos, man? A lot of these dudes, man, they don't know how to fight, yo. That shit crazy. Like niggas don't even know how to hold their hands correctly. They don't even know how to throw a punch out here. Like, god damn.
You ain't gotta be the toughest dude or nothing, but like through trial and error, like you win some, you lose some, but at the end of the day, you fight back. You know what I mean? Like you don't take no ass whipping and don't throw one fucking punch. I don't know where they do that at. I ain't never seen that shit live. Like in where I'm from, I've never seen a nigga get hit and didn't fight back. I seen a nigga get packed out and try to fight back. You know what I mean?
What about the video I posted in the group where the girl slapped the shit out of homeboy? She just knocked him out.
Shit was funny. Oh my god, yes.
Yo, I was dying.
Yo, that nigga was high on drugs. He's a fucking idiot. Shout outs to Amateurs Unboxing.
Yeah,
he said he did get jumped 2 verse 1 in another vid. Look it up. All right, you still supposed to fight back. Don't matter if it's 10 niggas.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. 2 fucking Jersey Shore extras whipped his ass.
Do y'all think George Zimmerman is going to win anything at all? Or this is going to get thrown out before it gets anywhere? Like, what? The audacity of this nigga. Like, how? Like, what the fuck? Like, listen, he's suing for defamation of character. No, he should have stayed his ass in the house that night instead of trying to be a fucking superhero and protect the fucking neighborhood when somebody just walking down the street with a bag. Obviously, they just came from the store. They not bothering nobody. Dispatch tell you to stay your ass in the house. You still decide to leave anyway and go pursue this person. Now you talking about now because your life all fucked up and you can't do shit or get anything. Now you want to sue the family for defamation of character. When you started all this, if you just would have stayed your dumb ass in the house and finished watching Jeopardy, you'd have been all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like a slap in the face. This is like it's like a taunt. Like the nerve of this dude, man. The nerve. Do y'all think he got anything coming as far as any type of victory in this lawsuit?
No.
No, it's
Florida, so I don't know. Honestly,
it is Florida.
He straight killed Trayvon Martin and got off, so I do not know.
He was getting his ass whipped, so that's what's crazy about the whole thing. But
if he did, it'd probably be a riot in the streets.
Nah.
You know what I mean? But this is the nerve. The nerve of this guy is crazy. And you know what's funny? Didn't that dude go to jail that was shooting at George Zimmerman? Wasn't it a white dude that tried to shoot at him on the highway?
I didn't know somebody did that.
It was like a white dude or some shit tried to shoot at him.
We gotta go out here.
Some shit.
remember there was a white dude who whipped his ass at a bar, and that was a few years ago. But I don't think so. I'm not sure.
That shit is crazy, man. But yeah, George Zimmerman, fall back. You ain't got nothing coming, faggot. Sit your ass down somewhere. Also, we got the police, man. What state was they in with the UPS shit? That was Florida too?
Yeah.
That was Florida too.
That was Miami.
That was
Miami.
Wow.
Yeah, on the highway.
Wannabe
You
fucking
talking
soldiers.
about-
Like,
you
fucking
talking
get
about-
out of here. And Ravish, you wonder why I called them pigs fucking, or cowboys fucking pigs.
You talking about like
This is something out of a movie. Like they're shooting live rounds around civilians. That's crazy. Weren't they trained?
They was. They didn't know what to do.
No,
They didn't know what to do. They didn't know.
Their training is old westerns. I swear to God.
They poured over 200 rounds into the stolen UPS truck. They also killed the hostage. This is I don't think this is something like this is happening.
They were using civilian cars as barriers with people in them.
Yeah.
Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Just
it was crazy.
Crazy.
I can't even.
They didn't have no type of training.
This
They
is
didn't
like
follow
some
no type of
Wild West.
protocol or anything like that. Basically, there was like a bank robbery, right? And then they took this UPS truck as a getaway driver, and the actual worker was held as a hostage. So it was a couple of, it was a pretty lengthy chase. When it came to an end, the cops just opened fire on the truck. They didn't even give up. Like, there's a hostage. There's an innocent person on this truck. They didn't even give a fuck. They didn't care about all the innocent people around. If I was even in the vicinity, I'm suing. They didn't give a fuck about none of this shit
hell
going
yeah.
on. And they murdered an innocent driver. You know what I mean? He was a young guy too, wasn't he? You know what I mean? He was just about to get a permanent route or some shit like that. And they just opened fire on this truck.
Was he black?
No, he was Hispanic, but it was literally his first day driving on his own. But what's worse, all UPS trucks have tracking devices in them. There was no need at all for that. Like, there's a lot of people trying to say there was a hostage, they had to do something. Clearly that didn't matter because the cops killed the hostage and they knew he was a hostage. Bro had on a UPS they didn't care. There's no way that they thought he was anything but the hostage. Like, I saw the video, it's crazy. They just light him up. That's insane. Everyone probably has PTSD, and everybody who was in that vicinity, like Hard8 said, needs to sue.
Yeah, they seen a dude trying to crawl out the fucking truck. They ain't give a fuck. They still was just opening fire. Like, I'm like, yo, y'all don't see this UPS brown dookie ass outfit fucking uniform? What the fuck are y'all still shooting for? Like, it's crazy. Just killed 4. So 4 people died, right? It was 2 innocent people or 1?
It was 2 innocent people. They killed somebody in a car.
Wow.
They killed somebody. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were using cars as like, barriers. So somebody in the car got killed.
That's crazy.
Just, could you imagine? I'd be so fucking pissed. Like, I'm already pissed, and it wasn't even.
This shit sounds like something out of GTA 5, bro.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, it's like a GTA mission, right?
Need to be fired.
And then did you guys?
Even the GTA missions weren't this bad. Wait, none of them were this sloppy. The
Did you hear? Oh, sorry. Did you hear UPS thank the cops afterwards?
The fuck they thank the cops for?
I don't even know. I didn't look it up because I knew I would be too pissed to read the whole shit. But they thanked the cops probably for covering the property. No lie.
Yeah, right. Thank you
That's
for
most
saving our
likely
truck.
what they thanked them for because people's lives don't
Thank you
mean
for saving our truck. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, that everybody who was responsible for that operation, they need to all be fired. You know what I mean? There was no reason to just open fire up on that truck like that when there was an innocent, when there was a hostage. Like, where was the hostage negotiator? Like, just open fire, huh? There's no more trying to negotiate, get them to safety. Just open fire.
Do they even have hostage negotiators anymore? Because that shit was so fucking extra. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, they still have them.
Hey, shout outs to Big Alabama. He said BG and Next Gen on the podcast next week. Money sitting on the table, bruh. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Shout outs to Chad Main. He said it's always casualties in war. Yeah, that wasn't a war though.
That's not
people
fucking
need to
war.
realize we're in war with the cops then.
That's not war.
Well, cops are at war with us, so yeah.
That wasn't a war.
See, what do you
this
think? What do
is
you
a
think
big
that
rock,
is?
you know, that has nothing to do with war.
What happened?
In their
Right.
heads, they're at war. In their heads, they just got to make sure they come home, like they're in fucking Afghanistan or some shit. No, on every
Dennis is talking
single
about a
police
wall.
car, it says protect and serve, and they think that means themselves, or they think that means corporations, because in real life, that is what it means. But no, they are legitimately at war with us, and that's why they act like they're at war.
Crazy, man. But yeah, I hope his family sue and get all the millions that they can possibly fucking get, because that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, rest in peace to the UPS driver and the innocent person that lost their life. That's a sad situation.
like they couldn't even avoid.
Watch none of
That's
those
just
cops go to
crazy.
jail.
It's just crazy. You just minding your business now. You getting gunned down by the cops. They didn't even like that shit. That shit retarded. These Miami.
They could use if they have any kind of recordings, they could use if there isn't anything that said there's a hostage, they could use it as a scapegoat. If they have any documents that said that there was a hostage, they all should go to jail.
Man, that fucking Dookie Brown fucking uniform says there was a hostage.
Well, I mean, the fucking news clip that I saw knew that there was a hostage. So if people at home know there's a fucking hostage in the truck, I should hope the cops that are like out there know that there's a fucking hostage in the truck. Like, what the fuck? This shit is real common sense. Like, real common sense.
All right, man. Let's lighten up the mood a little bit, because it's just this shit is really fucking annoying. You know what I mean? Let's lighten up the mood, man. So Nick Cannon, maybe this might not even lighten up the mood, because it seems like Nick Cannon is ready to commit suicide. I think he want to commit suicide. So
Nick Cannon's been done. He been caught chasing for a while.
Nick Cannon want to battle Eminem in a rap battle.
Man.
Yo, fam.
Hey, come on. Gigolo? I'm a gigolo with some.
All right, so
hey, y'all don't like Nick Cannon?
No. He's always been goofy to me. Like, literally.
What is he doing?
As a business.
Listen. Look, you know I'm the biggest Eminem hater, but what is he trying to achieve?
I mean,
he's
trying to show that.
What is he doing? Like, what's his angle?
Hey, it sounds like you far away from your mic.
No, he started.
Hold on,
you know what?
Drew. It sounds like you far from your mic.
Who, me or Drew? Drew? Where you at, Drew?
It sounds like you far from your mic.
Young bull. Yeah, what up, Drew? Yeah, you sound like you.
Hold on, let me
from your
just
mic,
back up
like
a
in the
little
hallway.
bit. So, a couple of,
Yeah.
I want to say it felt like it wasn't that long ago, but it could have been a month or two ago. Nick Cannon was talking about how he was gonna beat Eminem ass or some shit like that.
That on the T.I. interview?
No.
Where was it? It was
I don't think
on
so.
his show.
Okay,
though.
I think it was on his Cannon's
it was
corner,
on there.
right?
He was talking
Okay.
about how he wanted to
Cannon's
beat
corner,
Eminem
okay.
ass, so he would have beat Eminem ass or some shit like that. So,
Or
yeah.
he could have beat his ass or had somebody do it for
Well,
him.
he probably could.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think neither one of them can fight, but yeah.
Hey, Nick Cannon looked like he could get tossed by a fucking child, bro.
If there's any black celebrity that M could probably get, Nick Cannon.
Exactly.
Him and Bow Wow are like corny one and corny B. Like, it's just M should meet up with him and get that thing.
No, because it's not even worth it.
Bow Wow,
Cannon is...
Drew, I know you like Bow Wow, but Bow Wow's corny, my nigga. Like, it is.
Do you really?
Hold on. Let's back up. And
he's corny.
Set it up because So Nick Cannon went on and said what he said, and then of course Eminem responded, and the song is on Fat Joe's new album with Mary J. Blige. The song is actually hot too. Yeah, it definitely
it's fire.
is. I know Ravish want to hate, but yeah, that thing fire. Anyway, he just said a couple of things about how he told Nick Cannon that Mariah was a nut job and she cut off his balls and all this fly shit. So now, Nick Cannon tried to come back with the "you're old" and all this. I don't. You know what? I never got that as like a shot. Like, you better hope you get to that person age.
Exactly.
Like, you better hope you live that long.
Exactly.
Hope you live long enough to even be able to reach that age. Like, that's not a guarantee.
I think.
Go ahead.
What's funny about it though, and this is me, the hater. Listen, Nick Cannon's almost 40 years old. Like,
is
there's
he
no
really?
age limit. Yeah, he's like 40. He's like 39, 40.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
Holy shit.
There's no age limit when it comes to making music. I like that M is pushing whatever, 50, whatever, and still rapping. I like that Jay is still rapping. If this was something like sports where it involves athleticism, then that's something different. When we talk about music, the Rolling Stones have been performing songs that they made in their 20s, and all them niggas are like 100 years old. Like, why are we
they dead as fuck.
Hold on, back up. Hold up.
Nick
Cannon also said that Fat Joe was doing charity work and he dug up Eminem as if Eminem ever went somewhere. Like
Kamikaze came out this year. He sounds so dumb.
It was a big deal too.
What?
So yeah, he's challenging Eminem to a rap battle, man. Like
trash.
That needs to be live. That needs to be live.
Would you say
y'all need that live?
I said I hope Eminem takes him up on it. That would be very funny.
That would be a massacre.
I think low key Nick Cannon actually wants to be cool with him because it's one of the he invited. Now when you guys talked about his show and then of course the Expeditiously podcast with T.I., I felt that he wasn't really taking shots. He was just talking past tense, like what he wanted to do in the moment when.
Well,
when
he was. I mean, that's pretty much how. Yeah.
But at the same time, now I'm being objective here. Now he did the shit that he did on T.I., the one that I did see, he did do a little extra shit when you say, have you met him in person and how he's not intimidated?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why M did what he did.
You already know what you're doing.
Yeah,
that's why M went in. See, so I'm thinking, okay, I think M should meet up.
Hold on, man. Somebody chopping up carrots or some shit. Hold up. Go ahead. Finish making your meal. I don't know who it is. Somebody got a chopping board out.
Hey, Drew, you cooking?
Go on and claim it because that shit was not me.
Drew, is that you, Drew?
You making something for wifey? What's good?
Okay, somebody was cutting up some onions or something. God damn.
Oh, y'all really not gonna own that shit? Okay, I see you.
He making some jerk vegetables. But real. Hey, the only problem I gotta take a shot at Eminem because I'm a hater. The only problem I have with Eminem, what he did is he shouldn't have brought up Mariah. It looks like he isn't quite over her or the situation.
Well, I mean, it plays to the song.
To Nick Cannon.
You know what I'm saying?
It plays to the song, but also, Rav, you still haven't looked at the fact that Nick brought this shit up first. Like, I don't know for sure, but did M bring up Nick Cannon on Kamikaze? Because literally right after Kamikaze came out on Cannon's Corner, there was when it was like literally all media was shitting on it and saying Kamikaze was trash. Kamikaze. That's what I thought. Out of the blue, Cannon was talking about how he could have had somebody beat him up and how he wanted to and how people were asking.
It's like an echo, man.
Yeah, but the problem is though, Candace, his beef isn't with Mariah though. His beef is directly with Nick Cannon.
But he's taking shots, good and well in order to hit somebody, hit their girl.
Cannon, to be fair, that was his wife at the time and his baby mama. Like he's supposed to, he's supposed to, stand his ground.
They weren't together then.
No, when M dissed Nick Cannon, they were. The whole thing
I'm talking about when Kamikaze came out. I'm talking about when Kamikaze came out.
Well, nobody cares about Kamikaze. Why are we talking
Obviously,
about that?
Nick Cannon did because he was trying to get some clout off of bringing up M's name when nobody was talking about that Mariah shit. Nobody.
But yeah, that was the wrong album to try to clout chase. But yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, Nick started it and Eminem finished it, and now Nick want to battle. So I don't know. Maybe I don't fucking know. Maybe Nick Cannon got something in the stash that he know going to hit. But dog, Eminem ain't the boy you want to be fucking, especially you, Nick Cannon. Eminem ain't the boy that you want to be fucking.
Right?
Eminem is not that boy you want to be fucking with when it comes to like a battle. Nick.
He killed them back then. He killed them again. Like, I literally just heard the song right before we went live, and that shit is so fire in every way. The beat,
that's what I'm saying.
I missed the diss at first because the beat is so and Nick think he gonna come to that? Oh no, that wasn't even his song.
What's wrong with people, man? They don't deal with reality, man. You got to keep it real with yourself. You know you can't fuck with that bull, man. Fall back. Talking about come on wildin' out. Like nobody ever going wildin' out, nigga. Like get the fuck out of here.
What Eminem look like going on wildin' out, bro? Like
I don't know. I don't. You know what it is? I don't even think he wants to battle him like that. I think he just wants to squash. Listen, what you guys are saying, it like think about it. It just like for him to want to battle M doesn't even seem hypothetical. I think he wants to really just squash it. Real shit. Like he doesn't have a chance.
I feel like it's a publicity stunt to try to get Wallin' Out back on like the charts.
Hey,
that could be something.
I told you,
shout
clout
out to
chasing.
Brandon Young for the super chat. Appreciate you, player. He said they always roasting Nick about Mariah on Wildin' Out. Yeah, they always doing that. They always do that.
Damn.
Yeah, when he was with her, he was her bitch. Yeah, that's a fact.
That is a fact.
Mega. Shout outs to Mega. He said Nick is a pretty smart businessman. Anything he's doing is for a reason. That man don't give a damn about rapping against M. He has an agenda.
Exactly. That's what it can't be that, fam. It can't be
that.
I
mean, just like he said, he wanted him to
like,
come on Wildin' Out, so that could be the most viewed Wildin' Out in history. Yeah, I mean, and it might bring in some new fucking viewers.
Yeah. And then also watch. Yeah, and then they could be cool and shit and do, collab or something. I don't know, but I just know it ain't. You don't want that with that dude. Like, nah, that ain't it.
Shout outs to Biz the Kid.
And them
like literally, the game said everybody knows you don't play with that white boy. Snoop said he don't want Eminem on another song with him. Like, if y'all don't chill, like Nick, who do you think you are compared to them?
Yeah, okay, all right, cool. But those niggas, they ripped. They got him. They got one.
Yeah, shout outs to Biz the Kid Gaming.
Yo, what's up?
He said his beef was with Mariah. Nick was collateral. Was collateral, not the other way around. Way back when he made Warning.
That's kind of
I got some loud background
because Mariah was trying to act like she. I think it's Dark Cloud.
Dark Cloud, is you ever gonna have a decent mic and be in a decent area?
I already told you, man. Holidays, I'm not home, man.
Are you trying to find some good Christmas music or something?
I know,
like
like
you
what
flipping
the
through
fuck?
a radio.
No, I listen to radio on my car, man.
Time of the year.
But no, like really, if I remember correctly, the whole reason this whole shit popped off with M and Mariah was because she was trying to act like she never hooked up with him, and he was feeling some type of way about it. So really, Nick Cannon was 100% just there, like a I want to be involved type.
I got some super chats
out
from this.
He's still trying.
Shout outs to Chad Main. He said, "Damn, cops are the biggest gang out here in these streets." And then we got Savage Diplomat.
Ooh.
He said, yeah, cops are. We already know, man. Savage Diplomat said UPS. What the fuck? Shit keep on moving. That's why I'm missing this shit. UPS set up a GoFundMe for his funeral instead of paying for it, apparently. What? Expendable assets.
Are you fucking serious?
Expendable assets. What? UPS set up a GoFundMe? Nah, I don't believe that.
Oh my god! Everything I hear about this shit pisses me off more.
That's some bullshit.
I don't believe that one. UPS is $1 billion company. Hey, yo, shout out to Tony Wood 25. He said, I deliver my fair share of controversial statements on YouTube. Honestly, you talk about my family and I'm coming to see you. Eminem gonna end up like Tupac. I guess that's what he meant.
He actually said that in a song in like one of his first albums, and it still hasn't happened.
Also,
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said Snoop trash though. One great album. All right.
Doggy Style. That's it. That's a fact.
I can't say
that was it.
I'm too much from Long Beach to ever say that, so I'm sorry.
He's had other good songs, but as far as LPs, nah. The first one, and that's it. And I'm a West Coast dude.
No.
Yeah, that's a fact.
My brother literally went to the same school. I can't do it.
Oh, Snoop don't know you, but anyway.
I ride for
a Florida man leaves.
Well,
a Florida man leaves his son on the side of the road because he might be gay.
Wait,
he dropped
what?
the little nigga off.
God,
He dropped the little nigga off.
What the fuck?
I heard about that shit. That was
bullshit.
Was that a topic?
Yeah,
I didn't even. What?
It's at it's in the Florida edition.
Oh
yeah.
my!
It was
Yo, what the fuck is up with
He's
Florida?
down, Ravish.
Yeah, he's not ADOS, but he's a No, he's a brother from the Caribbean, and I guess they don't play that Batty
he's
boy shit, right?
They don't, unfortunately. But that was
Batty boy. Say it right,
Batty,
man.
there we go, DC. Batman. Yeah, they don't play that shit, man, and I know that. Like, I grew up with some Jamaican dudes. Like,
they dropped them off.
It's one of them things. If you were,
that nigga's lucky it wasn't in Jamaica. They put you in a fucking a
Kill you.
tower and light you on fire.
How old was the son?
yeah,
How old was the son? He was a kid, right?
Yeah, that's real. A little kid. How old was he?
I think he was under 10. I believe.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
definitely
I'm
not
definitely on
fit.
the side of the road, so I'm quite
child,
sure they're gonna
yeah.
take him away. And was the little.
it's really
My thing with these parents are, it's like, okay, I get that you feel some type of way, but if you're that upset, yo, CPS will take that nigga right off your hands if you got a problem.
you really can do that.
Fucks your life up. You don't have to fuck your life up. Now this nigga gonna go to jail for the rest of his life, or have something that fucks him up from getting a job. You could have just dropped that little nigga off at the CPS, man.
Yo, shout outs to Luke Gaiman.
Was he?
He said, DC, why we gotta get trash quality, but WWP be crystal clear? LOL. Shout out to the panel. Oh,
Yo,
Shit.
Oh, shit.
I was still on the same headset. Stop that shit.
Wow. I didn't even know he was on.
yeah, somebody did tell me. Somebody told me that, but it's a regular
Oh,
line.
man.
It was like, yo, his mic sound crystal.
Yeah, they
His
won't
mic
come over
sound
here
crystal
though.
on Weapon Wheel, but on our joint, it's trash.
All right,
I don't know, man.
he breaking out that good mic.
Nigga, it's
Get
the
out there.
same.
Hold on. So why is it clear on Weapon Wheel, but it ain't
Got
clear
that
here?
top-of-the-line Sony mic.
I'm driving.
Hey,
right
I'm seeing. All right. DC, like, yeah, I'm stunned. No, he got that top of the line Sony mic over
DC,
there.
do you have your windows down?
It don't even matter. That shit sound horrible.
DC?
Nah,
This nigga over here.
it's a company Prius, man. That shit.
Nigga rocking that
Oh,
shit.
you're
Like,
using Bluetooth. You're using
like you-
Bluetooth. That's why. Bluetooth is always trash.
Yes.
that old Bobby Brown mic.
Well, obviously,
Prerogative mic.
WWP uses a better Discord than we do. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. You know what I mean?
No, we just fucking with you.
No, that's
Come
straight.
on,
No,
man.
this is 100% fact though. Your shit was clear over there, dog, because I heard it.
I didn't hear him. I'm gonna have to go.
No, I did. No, hold on. I just told you somebody had told me this like a week ago. It just slipped my mind, and I went over and I listened. I was like, damn, his shit is kind of clear over here. What's that about? Yeah.
Oh, okay. But
But it kind of slipped my mind, so I ain't worried about it.
Shout out to
Shout outs to Lakers Rams. He said, is
Yes.
there any rapper dead or alive you all feel can beat Eminem? Dead or alive?
Yeah, Jay. Jay is hands down way better than him. What the fuck?
Who-
That's
who-
not
who
even close.
Who did you say, Jay?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jigga. Yeah.
What?
Jay-Z way better.
What's that?
Jay-Z
Wait, no,
better.
stop it.
Yeah,
Have
yeah,
you
I
heard
said
that
it.
song that Jay-Z
I
and
said it.
Eminem did
That shit was
together?
fire. That shit
Have
was
you
fire.
heard
Hold
that
on. Jay was
song?
fire on there. What you talking about?
No, but look, Jay went second. M already had his line written because that was the song with him and Royce.
Hold on, what that
was the
mean,
song
though?
he
No,
produced
what
for
do that
Royce,
mean,
and
though?
Royce didn't want to produce it.
Wait, Candace, wait.
It means
Candace,
how you create your verses second and
He
you
didn't
still
get
get
body. He
body.
didn't get body.
Hold on, wait. Okay, Candace, let me ask you a question. I want you to just look at a clear lens. Do you think Eminem is a better wordsmith and lyricist than Nas? And if you say yes, I will never talk to you about hip hop ever again.
I didn't say Nas. I said Jay-Z. I think Nas.
Hold on.
I think almost
You
everybody
said
is
better
than
lyricist?
Jay-Z.
Hold on. Then Nas? Eminem? Yes.
Yeah.
The hell you
I
talking
didn't
about?
say that. I didn't say
Lyricist?
that.
Lyricist.
Rav just brought that up. I didn't
Hold on,
bring
hold on,
up
hold
Nas
on.
at all. I said Nas.
It ain't too. Hold on.
Hold
When
on,
it
let
comes
me-
to lyricism, it ain't too many people fucking with that ball. What are you talking about?
Wait, who are you talking about?
I'm talking to Ravish.
I didn't hear you. You cut out. Oh,
Are they
okay.
talking about Nas?
Nigga,
He's talking about
Eminem,
Nas.
when it come to lyricism,
Nas?
Nas ain't fucking with no Eminem, dog. You tripping.
Crazy.
Yo, that man, hold on. Eminem,
You said
Eminem's vocabulary is way too long, my nigga. You tripping. You crazy.
No,
look,
Eminem does that.
Hey, let's ask the chat.
They're different types. They're different types of lyricists, I think.
Put in M. If you think Nas is better than M, put in Nas.
Eminem's got lyrics. That nigga bars.
I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable putting one or the other. I'm gonna put them both at the top.
Y'all on?
I don't say goat. I say one of the goats. So yeah, no. Nas is one of the goats, and Eminem is one of the goats.
Right.
I mean, listen.
Yeah, Nas is way better lyricist.
Nah, not at all. Eminem vocabulary too long.
Just hate on Eminem any chance you get. Stop it.
Everybody knows Rap is an M hater. Stop.
You're the one nigga that couldn't even name an Eminem song. Wait a minute. Get out of here.
What? I feel bad for you, Matt. All you had to do was name one song, and you never gonna live that shit down.
Hey, let me get to these super chats, man. Let me get to these super chats.
A lot of people
Kenji the Neutral said, Rav, the Blue Cartman treatment was dope. He talking about the Snoop album.
It was alright. They had a couple of joints. That's the one with Pharrell. Pharrell was producing. More
also,
people
Savage
Nas
Diplomat
now,
said DC got
50.
a Blue Yeti from BG.
Oh shit!
Ooh, you taking
Taurus Ingram said DC
stuff?
yelling through a drive-through mic.
I had a Blue Yeti way before everybody.
We can't hear you. We can't. Hey! Can you use the same mic you use on Weapon Wheel? Can you use that?
Can't hear
the
him.
Same setup. The same setup you use on Weapon Wheel. Can you use?
It seems like it's pretty even.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Taurus Ingram
really
said
can't hear that
DC
nigga.
yelling
Like,
through a drive-through mic.
Ooh, you trying to take our order, y'all?
M killed Jay on Renegade. People that listen,
Facts?
y'all don't know what. No, Jay. Jay
Yeah.
was killing that shit, dog. He did not kill Jay. It depends on where you from and how you and
Look,
you can interpret everything Jay was saying. Like, nah.
I gotta.
Nah.
I
like Jay-Z.
It was
some
nice.
tracks.
No,
the best lyricist of all.
The whole song is fire. But no, people keep acting like Jay-Z was
It
like
is.
trash.
The whole thing
on it.
is fire.
No, he was nowhere near trash.
Yeah, no.
Look, I don't think
No,
he
he
was
was
trash on
nowhere
that
near
song.
it.
I just think M was better
nowhere
on
near
that song.
trash.
Like M was just better on that song.
It depends.
Well, you know why though, right? You know Eminem produced the
I
song,
know
right,
that.
Candy?
I know that.
Hey.
Like you heard me just say he produced the
better at
song.
rhyming over it, don't you think?
No,
Yeah, a little
no.
bit.
Listen, Rav. Stop trying to listen. I was gonna say Rav. M produced the song for Royce with Royce. It
already
was gonna
know that.
be a
What's your
song with
point?
both of them, right? Like the same setup that it was with Jay-Z. But Royce was sitting on it. He gave the song to fucking, or I don't know if he gave it. If he
M
thought
gave it to Jay.
But he shot the song to Jay, right?
That ain't even the story. M came to
My
Royce.
thing is, if M starts are
M
already
went to
there,
Royce and
why
was like,
not?
Listen, Jay, wanted this joint, and then Royce gave him the blessing. Yeah,
I know.
No,
that's basically what I said. I just didn't put all the words because y'all keep saying, well, y'all always say I take too much time explaining what you want.
Actually, we didn't want Hold on.
You can't have it both
Actually, we
ways.
didn't want that explanation because we already know the story. So get to your point. That's what I'm saying.
Well, my point is, if Jay-Z wrote his verses after hearing Eminem, why wouldn't you?
Yo, what do you mean? That was some of the
like,
most fire shit Jay ever said. Do you hear what he's saying? Yo, the first couple of bars is directed to people like you. The first couple of bars of that song is about people like you. Y'all don't listen. Y'all just skim through it.
Because you're in your feelings because I'm saying that it was better on that track. I didn't say he was.
I'm just telling you.
Then why
you don't? Because you're talking. Isn't this a fucking podcast? Isn't this a podcast? Don't you give your fucking opinion? What are you talking about? This is what a podcast is for. You give your opinion. Somebody say something and you reply. Isn't that a podcast? Or we just sit here and be quiet while Candace talks for 3 fucking hours. How you want it? Okay.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody hurt.
You definitely
What the fuck
hurt.
are you talking about? I'm perfectly fine. Okay.
You
Whatever make you feel better at night. All right. So what was your point? The point you were making. Can you make it?
I made it a few times. You just kept talking over it. I said Jay-Z should have been the best on the track. He wasn't trash, but M outshined him on that track. Bottom line. Subjective. I said that a few times.
Subjective.
It's not that hard.
Him better than Jay. That makes
that doesn't make him better than Jay-Z. Raj, we talked about Jay-Z yesterday. I think Jay-Z and Fat Joe, unfortunately, if Biggie didn't die, no.
Yo, hold on. Let me get to these super chats. Hey, let me get to these super chats before I miss them. You know what I mean? I don't want to miss them. I've been already missing some. Sorry. Apologize to the people who I missed. Torrance Ingram said, M is a talented rapper, but only good when he funny. He high-key boring and weird.
Who?
Shout out to Big Alabasas. He said Nas, the Mac Daddy Soprano, would destroy Eminem. And Epic Troy said Cameron defeated Jay-Z. I don't...
Jay-Z didn't respond.
I mean, he responded on Dig a Hole. He kind of got on the fuck out of here on that joint. On Jay-Z Dig a Hole. Shout out to AG the Great. He said Royce is better than M. All right, and
facts. That is actually facts.
Hey, 50,
that's facts.
What do you think? Hey, I just called this nigga Hard 850.
Yo, I am the 50 Cent of YouTube, though. I am the 50 Cent of YouTube.
What?
Go ahead.
Hey, yo. Hey, what do you think about like a younger version or a beginning version of Freeway versus Eminem now?
First of all, let's just back up. What do you think about using that same mic you use on Weapon Wheel? Yo, listen, DC. We don't want to hear from you unless it's that Weapon Wheel quality, sir. Thank you. You over there as a guest with the best quality on the motherfucking podcast, but you want to come over here where you are, this is your shit too, with this bullshit ass microphone. You know what I'm saying? Get it together, brother. Get it together. Shout outs to little F-boy. He said, Tony takes wood 25. What the fuck? Shut your soft ass up. Alex called you a deadbeat dad and you apologized and offered to buy him a game. Go fight for the rich white man. Oh, man. No beef in the... No.
I noticed his super chats over there at Prestar do be kind of... They be heavy.
Nah, like, the thing, Tony just be like trying to like shut them niggas up just saying that he got money. And just
we also got to...
Can y'all get to Emmanuel's super chat?
I'm trying to go down the list. We also got Tony Wood 25. This shit keep going away. Oh, boy. He said, lyrically, Biggie, Nas, Guru, Jada, Method Man, and Royce are awful close to Eminem. The best is an opinion. That's a fact. And, hold on. SC Double.
What's your question? Hey, answer the question. Freeway
it's not happening. Freeway trash. I ain't a big Freeway fan like that. SC Double said, the ugliest people got the most to say. Shaking my head. All right. I don't know what he responding to. And then we got Brandon Young. M can make a goofy song fire. And then we got Emmanuel A. He said JID can body Eminem while he's being lazy. I don't know who that is.
I don't think so. I love JID, but I don't think he could.
Biz the Kid Gaming said unpopular opinion, Jay-Z Takeover over Nas Ether. I agree. I think Takeover was more factual while Nas Ether was more, just rapping. And also we got Chris the Great. He said Kendrick better than M, but your old heads won't know. All right.
I like Kendrick. I don't agree with that either.
A weird old rapper too, ain't he?
I disagree. Yeah.
Kendrick is not better.
Kendrick is a little nerd, but he's not
Kendrick
on his
level.
Yeah.
Kendrick is a nerd.
Voice tones of one song.
Yo, I can't even remember I can't even think of the last Kendrick song I listened to.
Are you serious? Kendrick is fire.
Yeah. Anyway, I was gonna say,
I haven't listened to his shit in a long time.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Tony Wood, for that donation. But Big Pun, Big Pun and Big L, rest in peace, were light years ahead of him. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Right? Yeah.
I mean, Big Pun and Biggie were light years ahead of a lot of people who wouldn't be popping if they didn't die. That's not really saying a lot.
Yo, M is fire when it comes to lyrics, dog. Like, stop trying to downplay that man, dog.
There's a lot of
fire. Stop trying to downplay that man. That man was fire when it comes to bars, man. He got bars.
said M was a better lyricist.
I don't fuck
than
with
Nas.
Nas like that. I'm not.
Eminem gave
I'm not a
respect
Nas
to the
guy.
people
I don't
who
fuck
came
with Nas.
before him in his tracks. Like,
Yeah, he does. He does do that.
Hey yo,
Like,
Ravishing, were you at an Eminem concert?
Yeah, what
You
up?
tried to get your neck signed.
No, listen. I don't know.
bro, it's Stan, bro. It's the
Wait, I've never been to an Eminem show.
Bro, it's
and the
Stan.
only time I
wouldn't sign
actually,
his shirt.
when I
He
went,
wouldn't sign his shirt.
well, listen. The only time I saw Eminem live, he was opening for Big Pun. Yeah, so I mean, nah, it wasn't nothing like. But if you want to know, did you actually see the post in the thing? Like, I don't know if if you guys weren't biased and blind, you would have saw what I saw. And the first time I saw him rapping, he was rapping like somebody
All
else.
right, whatever,
So
man.
that-
Hey,
that-
shout
it
out
is
to
what it
Tony
is. I don't
Wood,
care about
25.
that. He's a no
He said, "Little F boy, I give you allowance money and you wasted on that fam. Oh man, my kid's tripping. Tell your mom I said hello. LOL." Now these niggas battling in the super chat. Hey, keep battling, but just make sure the super chat attached. Keep on back. I will read it. I will read it all. I will read it all. Shout out to Emmanuel A. He said J. Cole, the best rapper alive, then Drake.
What? I'm about to delete that. What? No.
He's young. That's all. He's young.
Nah.
I mean, that's not a
Ain't
good
no
excuse,
excuse for that
but
dumbass shit.
I'm gonna give it to
Ain't
him.
no excuse for that dumbass
Hey,
shit.
man,
J.
It's
Cole.
his opinion.
I mean, J. Cole is
fire,
dope,
but
but
not-
Nah, I
No.
mean, everybody got their favorites.
Yeah,
man.
he dope, but not like that. Like, nah.
I don't see how you can make J. Cole, how you can say
Wait,
that
Melon, who's-
seriously.
Hold on, let me finish the super chat.
Your favorite lyricist
While
right
Melon think of that. Torrance Ingram, he said K. Dot not a weirdo, and I prefer him over M. Okay, go ahead, Melon.
prefer
What's the
I
question
prefer
for Melon?
music
What
over
is the
him, but
question
I don't
for
think he's a
Melon?
better lyricist than him. No,
What's the question?
no. Who you like right now, like lyrically wise? You like J. Cole? You like Kendrick? Like who you think is
I
dope?
like J.
What?
Cole, Kendrick. I haven't listened to anything about
That nigga
Kendrick
like
in a while.
Sugar
Of course,
Ray,
I like
goddamn.
him. Like,
Yeah, I'm
Bro, what are you listening to?
Meek.
Oh no, my favorite. I won't say just one, but my favorite MCs right now is the collective from Buffalo. You know what I mean? The Griselda batch with Conway the Machine, and of course Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, I heard of
But I mean,
Conway.
it's some cool. Even 38 Special too. That nigga's raw from Rochester. So it's cool. It's cool, man. Everybody's.
But you don't like mainstream rappers.
I was
I
there
like
for a
me- I
while.
like-
hey,
I
Montana
like
300
him.
good too. Montana
Yeah,
300
but the
good
thing,
too.
no. We gotta talk about Montana because Montana, his best
No,
songs
he about to
are
be
just
done, right?
remixes.
Hey, you know,
Like, his
you know
his
he about
albums
to
are
be
not
done, right?
good.
Wait, who
You know you
who
about
are
to
you
be
talking?
done, right?
Are you talking about French Montana?
Montana 300.
No, we talking about Montana 300.
He's out of Chicago. He's out of Chicago. He about to be done.
Why?
Next year. He said he wants to like retire and just focus on, I guess, his son and shit.
He ain't take
Because his
off
son's
yet.
about to be playing
bad.
bad. Like, he's trying to get his son in
Hey,
the
shout out
albums
to
are
Kenny
trash,
Wilson
so-
one. He said, "Can
straight
we all
garbage.
agree that Drake is mad
Nah.
overrated?" Drake,
Trash.
I like Drake, but he is overrated.
I was
Facts. That nigga is
I
definitely
don't know.
overrated.
He
Like, I've
overrated.
been following
Okay.
Drake since the
He
mixtape.
got a lot of hits.
well, how many of them he wrote?
But he
How
don't
many of
write
them did he
babies,
write?
he's
How
not
many he
a-
wrote?
You know, he don't.
Yeah, you know what?
He ain't writing
I'll
none of
take
that shit.
back. I'll take that back.
He ain't writing none of that shit.
I think-
no,
You know, if you want to listen to some simp music, some cuck shit,
He probably
but
Nah, that Money in the Grave is fire.
he probably
Candace,
wrote
what
his
is this?
mixtapes at the very least, and that's what I first got into him with. So
Hey, shout outs to Kenny Wilson one.
I don't know.
no, I don't
He said,
think-
West Side Gun, that too, Rav. Griselda, my favorite rappers. All right.
Facts. Yeah, West Side Gun is dope, but Conway is way better. I mean, it's cool. I like Drake when he was with other, like, what was that song called? What that? I can make your bed rock. I can make your shit rock.
shit was
like that.
trash.
I don't think I've heard that song.
shit
'cause
was
I don't
garbage.
I don't know
know.
about that, man. What the fuck are you talking
Rab,
about?
I'm
I have no idea what that was.
gonna need you to stop.
Hey, Rav, you like that bed rock shit, didn't you? That's your favorite
Yeah,
part,
get
the
out
I
bed
of
remember
rock.
that shit.
Fuck out
Now,
of
here
here.
you go.
Shit trash.
Hey, yo, what was that one podcast? Hey, what was that one podcast? And he's blasting that shit in the background. Y'all remember that?
Yo, Ravishing, don't ever sing again.
Please, nigga.
You know he will.
It was
That's-
Lloyd. It was Lloyd singing. It was Lloyd on the
That
hook.
shit sounded horrible.
Well, let that nigga sing. God damn.
Thought this nigga was killing a cat.
You remember that? Now you remember, bro. Now you
All
Bro,
the
I
songs
thought he
you
was
like that
killing a
one?
cat.
I mean, it
Like,
was
I
cool.
I
don't
don't
Like,
sing
what
no
that
more,
one?
man.
every girl in the world. Like it was like them when they were together, like the YMC, CMB, whatever. Like
I like Drake and Meek Mill. They make
look
a
at
song
this super
together.
chat,
But I like
This
Drake.
nigga, man. Hey, stop killing cats, Ravish. We don't want to hear you sing no more.
They
Stop
want me to
killing
sing
cats, nigga.
Hey,
Undenied Real.
all right.
Undenied Real, a.k.a. the light-skinned God. He said, Rakim, Nas, Redman, Lupe Fiasco, and Jadakiss my top 5. Check out the Righteous Tongues podcast on the Gristle Media YouTube channel. Gristle Media YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And then we got shout out to
What up,
Snake
man?
Ball. He said, shout out to the cast. Griselda just dropped fire. Rev no. And Emmanuel A.
you
said
know.
Drake is the positive Tupac. Big facts.
Shut up.
What? Oh, stop with this.
I thought you were agreeing, but that's part of the thing.
That's disrespect.
Hey, Black
these
Worm,
young dudes, man.
Shout out
I
to you
don't
for the
know.
super chat. He said Drake worked with Apple. Nuff said, nigga is fake as fuck.
So did Dre. He sold beats to fucking Apple, which was dumb as fuck. But
Actually,
I mean, what you trying to say?
We got a little
don't
F
matter.
boy responding to Tony Wood.
Getting money.
He said, you buy grown men games over the internet. Settle down, trick.
God.
Take care of them kids before they get the state on your bum ass. All right?
Are they arguing?
Yeah, they going. They arguing. It's a war.
Damn.
They're going at it.
Hey, over here. Hey, on
They
this
both
podcast,
giving
you
money,
can
but
argue
they
through
arguing.
super chat. So, have at it. Have at it.
Y'all wild. All right, I'll see you.
Let's go.
Hey, yo, Tony, if you really want to flex on that nigga, stop going cheap. Bet 100 right. Put 100.
Damn.
Ooh, that was a call out,
Why are you
Tony.
talking with this fuck?
Hey, listen, Tony Wood and little F boy, they going at it in the super chat, man. Keep them colors coming, man. Anyway, yeah, man, they banging colors right now. Hold on though, orange is shining right now. I'm just saying, little F boy, orange is shining over that green right now, little F boy. I'm just saying.
F boy, he got you a little bit. Yeah, he winning a little bit, little F boy. You gonna have to make that orange right. You gotta make that right. Yeah,
Is it fucked up that Juice WRLD song started playing in my head?
Let's talk about
What's
some,
wrong with you,
some
man?
games, man. We ain't talking about no games this whole podcast, man. I know that's what y'all nerds want to hear. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I was
I'm tired of y'all talking about pussy. Y'all keep talking about pussy.
I told you no.
Talking about video games.
I wasn't reading.
No, they be mad, man. Listen, man. I mean, I know why a lot of y'all don't watch, man. We talk about too much real life shit, man. Y'all don't want to hear that. They want to hear video games and shit, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, hold up, super chat. Hold up,
It hurts
super
when
chat.
you're talking about
Super chat.
the life and you don't have one, right, guys? I know.
From who?
We got super chat. V keeps it low key. Said, please stop comparing people.
Yeah,
with
stop
Pac.
comparing
That is
that.
all.
Stop comparing niggas that's better
Pac
than
is
Pac,
the
man.
best.
Stop it. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen. I knew he was gonna do
I'm
that.
just not even
First of all,
gonna
Pac
guess
from
that. You
Baltimore.
go
Stop
ahead,
dicking.
dude.
Pac from Baltimore. So,
I already know.
New York, Baltimore, New York.
He
the
better
East
than
Coast.
Drake?
He don't belong to y'all. Y'all shouldn't even respect Pac because he was fronting and frauding. He was frauding. He ain't from the West Coast.
You know why he belonged to us?
There you go.
Because
All right,
he
well, go ahead.
claimed
Y'all want
the
to fraud? Y'all
superior,
can have a fraud.
place.
You know what I mean? Y'all can
That's
have a fake nigga. Go ahead.
Listen. He came to the West Coast, and that's all that matters.
Huh?
The
Y'all
West
like
Coast.
frauds.
This is the
It's
difference.
all good.
When West Coast dudes go to like New York, no, let me tell you, no.
Y'all get
When
shot
LA
at.
dudes
Y'all
go
get
to New
shot
York
at.
and
That's
Philly,
what happened.
They
we don't really
claim.
get the-
They get beat the fuck up.
No, I'm not. This isn't a diss. I'm being honest. When dudes from the West Coast go to East Coast, we don't like to go outside because of that weather. We weak like that. When dudes from Philly and New York come to LA, they get to go out, soak up game. So that's why we kind of influence you, but more
Man,
we
y'all
influence
influence
y'all
shit.
more
Fuck
than
outta
y'all
here.
influence us, and that's the fact.
Fact.
Fuck
Oh,
outta
stop
here.
it. Stop
No,
it.
first of
Stop
all,
it.
Candace, you don't even go
You rap
outside. You
from
ain't
the
in them
West Coast.
streets. You
You
talking about
already
influence and all that. Like, relax.
I don't go
Relax.
outside, bro.
Relax.
I mean,
Relax. You
you
little
right.
cottontail.
Right,
You
'cause
little
I was there,
cottontail.
bro, and you
Yeah,
right
listen,
there
you
with
ain't in
me
them
on
streets.
this.
You
You
little
right.
cottontail
You right.
marshmallow. Relax. You don't get to claim that. Sit down somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, you ain't
so I
do
didn't.
nothing. You ain't do
All right,
nothing.
All right, you know.
No, you ain't do
You know,
nothing.
I wasn't.
No, you wasn't.
I wasn't
No.
out. All right. No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
I know you
I didn't
didn't.
do nothing.
I know you
no,
didn't.
but I was.
You ain't do
I was
nothing.
out and around.
Yeah, you went to Walmart and back home. You
No,
ain't
I'm
do
not even
nothing.
gonna front. I wasn't trying to sell nothing. I wasn't trying to bang on nobody, but all my cousins were. So don't act.
You wasn't.
I wasn't out there. Stop it.
You wasn't. You scared to go trick or treating? Get out of here.
I'm not gonna lie. I do more shit than the niggas that actually live here that I work with. Like these niggas just go to work and go straight home.
Exactly.
And
where are you at?
Right?
Where are you at, bro?
I'm in Sacramento.
I thought you were talking about some other place. Yeah, people in Sac don't do shit. Sac is such a sleepy town. Oh my god.
Let's get to these.
Sacramento.
We don't care about y'all travels. We're trying to get to these topics. We're trying to get to these topics. We don't care about California and none of that shit. Let's get to these topips. Y'all don't even go outside, so shut up. Y'all niggas don't even go outside. Shut up. So yeah, we good.
You sound mad because we
hold on. First of all, Candace, you was a little cottontail. You wasn't putting in no work.
Hey, what up? In LA, we went to Valley.
No, I wasn't putting in no work. I do not have a record.
So what? Stealing Snicker bars?
Come on, Drew. Come on now.
Hey, DC. Hey, DC.
Hold on, 8 just goes to work
and
then go out.
Listen, man. Listen. I did my time.
The only time Hard8 go out is when he tried to take something back to the store. Back.
That's fine. I did my time. I did mine. So that's all I gotta say.
8 tells on himself in the raps. All he's in his raps, he say he can go out and go catch a fish. That nigga don't go anywhere.
He'd be like, damn, I gotta go outside again. I don't want this TV no more. Here we go. Because I gotta pack it up.
That's on record.
Yeah, he only talking.
That's on record. We got paperwork. I did mine.
And when 8 come to Cali, he'll
listen. First of all,
he won't be talking.
I'm not going to Pasadena, so yeah, I'm not going. Too rich for my blood. Too rich. Too rich for my blood. I don't feel comfortable.
Look, just listen. Look, I'm gonna get you and Miss Hard8 some Chucks. All right, you gonna be good.
Hey, y'all gonna be flying for real.
Y'all gonna be good. Nothing food and some Chucks.
Yo, that really started. That Chuck shit started in Philly, though. Let's be real.
We got you. Yo, Hard8, Miss Hard8 agrees with me that the only time you go outside is when you gotta return some shit.
What the fuck?
Hey man, shout out to Sacramento and DC. He got his Vans on and they look like
DC got on some Vans?
Let's get to these topics.
I do not wear.
Not no more.
No fucking Vans.
I thought you were skateboarding.
I never wore Vans.
No, he wore the DC shoes. He wore the DC shoes.
You wore the DC.
No, y'all don't understand. Vans were so overrated.
The DC shoes on doing the DC push.
Had the DC shoes on with the motherfucking skateboard, the blue hair and shit.
Hey, hold on. Go ahead. Hold on. I gotta get to these super chats, but go ahead.
I rock only
Kohans.
Only now.
What?
Really?
If you don't know what
I don't.
is, then fall back.
Yo, get your dress shoes with
dress shoes with.
O's.
Hold on. They dress shoes with an air bubble. What?
Shoes with like a rigid.
Hey.
They're dope. They got a foam bottom. Right.
Killer, you didn't got to do them like that.
I gotta get to these super
Killer
chats.
said y'all here wearing Airwalk.
2K. He said only dude on M's level is Holocaust T pre-Coke. Holocaust T? I don't know who. Yo, y'all niggas be naming some people I never heard of. Shout outs to Big Alabasta. He said I still think Eminem got his style from the dude from Bone Thugs, and I forgot which one of the members were. It was Lazy, I think.
Oh, Bone Thugs.
I'm all crazy or something.
Bone Thugs are timeless.
Shout out to
Bone Thugs are timeless.
He said Pac didn't belong to anybody. Forget that side talk. All right. And then we got Ant88. He said, what's good, everybody? Catch y'all on a reply. Thank y'all for the super chat. We appreciate it. Now it's time to talk about some games. You know what I mean? We don't want to hear Candace act like she was active.
I didn't say I was active, bro.
So this seemed to cause a little uproar. I don't know who trying to spin this shit into a bad thing, but apparently PlayStation is once they come out with the PS5, like they're kind of moving on, man. They're not trying to have any many cross-gen exclusives. And some people are running around saying that they're going to cut support for the PS4, and they're trying to make this into a big deal. Like that's some fucked up shit, man.
My only question would be:
Are they retarded?
Wait, Melon. Wait, I want to ask: isn't the PS5 going to be backwards compatible?
I heard that.
It's gonna be backwards compatible, but not.
So why is that even a problem? Like
because Microsoft is gonna allow their games to play on everything, all the way up to the S.
People keep acting like Microsoft created gaming and that they are dictating what gaming should do, and it's dumb as fuck. Like the person who I don't remember who said it. I just saw a screenshot of it, but I retweeted. I was like, people are.
You could Colt Eastwood.
Oh, I guess. But like he's like, is this the first gen he's played in? Like this is like these past two gens, we weren't really doing the whole backwards compatibility thing or playing old games on new games on old systems. Like you can get a PC for that, but that's never been what consoles were about.
Anytime the next gen launches, we always complaining about how the last gen is holding us back. We be hoping that they stop supporting the old console so we can get the best out of the new consoles. So this to me is good news. But do y'all have any like sympathy for like people that may be like less fortunate that can't jump to the PS5 like everybody else?
No.
Fuck that.
Gaming is an expensive hobby. You don't need to keep up with the Joneses. Do you till you can afford the next gen?
Look, listen. I've been saying the same shit. Like, look at when it comes to like porting a game over to the Switch. There are so much fucking shortcuts they gotta go. Look at the Xbox One S. The shortcuts they gotta go. Look at even The Last of Us. So the simple fact that Neil Druckmann is saying their focus on development is vanilla PlayStation 4, we're not getting the best version of that game because of shit like that. So that type of shit is gonna hold them back. Period. And Microsoft is not in the business of selling hardware no more. They're in the business of selling software. They don't give a fuck about selling boxes. And my thing is like all that R&D that goes into the Xbox 2, right? That shit is billions of dollars in R&D. You seriously think that they're doing that just for services? They want to sell hardware too. But the fact that they're making these games cross-gen, they're gonna fuck those games up. That's why they go for that cartoon look.
All right, that was a good comment. That was good,
Xbox,
Candace.
they were.
Appreciate that.
What was
Dark Cloud comment? Wait, what? Good. It was a Candace style comment.
Oh, okay. So, but like at the beginning of the gen, one of the Xbox main heads was they thought they were going to sell a ton of Xbox One. So this whole narrative that they always only wanted to focus on software. That's just
always focus on software, Candace. What are you talking about?
Yes,
software is always the main moneymaker. That's always the main thing. Everybody focuses on software.
Always.
So you didn't see the article that they were. Most people expect to sell hardware and software. They thought they were going to move a ton of hardware.
Is where the money is. Where the profit.
I'm not saying it's.
When it comes to the first 2 or 4 years of the hardware being out, they're losing money and not really making none. The main money comes from software and subscriptions and renewing shit. You're
focusing on the wrong part of my statement. The point I was making is they expected to sell more Xboxes, which would have made it easier to sell more software. You get me? So now they have to put their software on more devices to make up for the fact that they didn't sell the hardware they thought they were going to sell.
When the Xbox first came out, they said that they were expecting to sell 200 million of them.
Yeah, they was.
I couldn't remember the number. There it is. That's what I'm saying.
Or pay that shit any attention. Hold on, man. We got the super chat war is over. According to Tony Wood 25, he dropped the purple pink color out this motherfucker. I don't see this color often. I'm not familiar. He said it's 50.
How much is it?
He said $50. He said the battle is over. The battle is over. Hold on. This is for the little F boy. Little F boy. He said the battle is over. Let's get the show. I'm not putting the belt on the line for cats with no YouTube victories. Welcome back, Candace. All right. So, yeah. All right, man. He put you on the grave, little F boy. We're going to holler at you, man. I mean, we gonna
we gonna, you know.
So y'all have no sympathy for people that's less fortunate.
Yeah.
I see that y'all have no heart. That's just fucked up.
Well,
hold on, Luca.
Hold
on, is that Luca?
Like, you know.
Hold on, is that Luca?
Whoa.
I didn't even know Luca was still
Wow,
here. Hold up, go ahead,
We'll
Luca.
talk in a minute.
I didn't know she was still here.
What's up, Luca?
Go ahead.
Listen, it's more that like even if people are less fortunate, quote unquote, there's so many games that are out in general, and most people don't get the chance to even get to them. I'm sure they'll be fine. I don't see why this is a big deal. Am I shocked that people are making it a big deal? Absolutely not. But it is what it is. Like, it's always been. So I don't even understand why people care. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean,
it is whatever.
Like
this
sounds like good news. This is good news to me.
Boy,
like, yes, good. We don't want no cross-gen shit.
Yeah.
We don't want games being held back because of the older technology. So it's good news to me. You got a whole year to save up. You got a whole year to save up if anybody is out there that's less fortunate and things like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to save up. I'm trying to get my pennies together and see what I can do. So, you know what I mean? Don't feel bad. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit. Fuck these people and their thoughts. You did? Hold the fuck up. There's some loud shit going on right now.
Candace, there's some feedback. Candace, your mic.
It's not me because I don't have any sound.
It's definitely you. It's definitely you.
I hear it when you speak. Yeah, Candace, I think it might be you.
Well, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how there's feedback.
It may be your neighbor's Wi-Fi you're stealing. Just make sure that connection is.
I'm on my phone. So
somebody said you put your hair in an outlet.
What did you say? What? Because I haven't moved.
They're on your phone.
Hey, yo, shout outs to call JG Wentworth 877 cash now. He said it. If y'all want, he said if y'all want. I'm laughing at the name, faggot. Hold up. What the fuck? I'm laughing at the name. Damn, I didn't even read
What's so funny?
You know what I mean? But I'm quite sure it's aimed towards Ravish because he already has feelings. If y'all want a super thick grilled cheese sandwich, hit up Ravish, and he will send you a huge yellow brick of cheese from the government job. 877 now.
Ooh. The government cheese. Y'all don't remember that.
Remember it either. They ain't get that shit out in Pasadena.
Yeah.
The fuck? Nigga, you had Kraft.
I wasn't always in the burbs, nigga. What the hell?
You had Kraft.
No, we
had
the
slices,
nigga. We had the government.
Cheese came in a circular. Yeah,
no, my mom was on welfare. But I seen that shit. He used to have a cardboard bottom.
We get the block cheese. That nigga got that circle cheese, dog. Come on.
I'm telling you, man.
Hey,
I know.
Also,
I know
we got
about that life. I remember that shit.
He said, just got a PS4 in 2019. Got mad catching up to do. Yeah. A lot of good games, player. And also, he said, don't want Sony to support the PS4 when the PS5 comes out.
I actually like this.
I love it.
So I'm gonna say two things.
Like, what's the issue?
One at a time. Go ahead.
This is the first time that they're cutting support this early. Yeah. Usually it takes years. So this is the first time they're cutting support real early. And I'll say this. It's just gonna come back and bite Microsoft in the ass. Because when you literally have a brand new system out there touting 4K 60, all this other shit, and then you have another system coming out saying 4K 60, 120 hertz, and then you say you could play every new game that comes out, all the people that ain't got money for Xbox 2 is not going to buy that shit. They don't feel enticed. Those casuals don't give a fuck about graphics. It's only us.
It might be a branding, like a confusing branding issue like Nintendo ran into with the Wii U. I'm curious to see how this is going to play out.
As long as the name separates itself, they'll be fine on that front. The Wii U was just like, they would have did way better if it was the Wii 2. Them dummies named it the Wii U, and people were confused because I was working at GameStop at the time, and people were like, "What's the difference? I don't really understand. I don't get it." So, yeah, man. Yeah,
I remember moms at GameStop when I was picking up 3DSs at the time. They were saying, "Is this a controller attachment for the Wii?"
Go ahead, Melon.
Yeah, I remember a lot of people I would talk to would say things like that.
My thing is with all this shit, like
it reminds me of when the X came out, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna, it's not gonna be a new system. It's gonna be in the Xbox One family." So that already took away like whatever fucking power argument they were like trying to say and shit. Well, not like the entire argument, but like you know what I mean. Like it didn't. Like it held it back. It held the system back. So
hold on, you gotta be mad when you talk because you can't get it out when you calm, man. You gotta fuck that, the fuck, the fuck. When they brought up the last fucking shit, they didn't get it right. You know how you gotta be, Melon. Get to it, play up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
gotta Hulk
I think
out,
it's
bro.
good. I think it's great.
You good, man. You good.
I don't have no complaints about this, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole year to get yourself together, get your pennies together, and somebody mic is like really staticky right now.
It is.
Yeah, that's good.
Y'all keep saying me, and it's a different mic. Y'all full of shit.
Candace,
honestly.
hold on, Candace.
Well, then what? So tell me what the issue is so I can fix it.
There's a green ring around your icon that shows up, right? When it's the noise is. Well, that's how people know.
Well, I'm not looking at Discord. So what is the issue so I can fix it and y'all can shut the fuck up about it?
I'm just letting you know. We don't know what the issue is. I don't know. Maybe get on your PC.
So tell me what the issue is.
Yo, Mike, how the hell you gonna tell you?
Well, I don't hear
it's like
what
a static noise.
hearing,
It's like a static noise.
Yeah, she didn't hear it. All right, so it. Yeah,
you on that bullshit ass Pixel, right? It's that Pixel. That shit trash.
I know what the issue is. Huh? And yet my Pixel has been doing better than my computer was last week in the weather. So.
It's not gotta do with anything.
Do you not understand that Wi-Fi?
Are you using? Are you just talking into the phone or?
No, I'm using a headset. It would be way worse if I wasn't using a headset.
So it sounds like it may be like feedback from the headset. Like,
do you think the mic is the mic might be too loud? Let me turn it down.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Is it better now?
Damn, I'm trying to. We got to talk about Phil Spencer, man. This motherfucker lying and shit.
Head ass motherfucker.
So who we got here on these super chats, man? We got Owellen 2K. He said Luca promotes Slipknot to get DM'd by white boys. Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't need to promote anything.
Oh, you just get them anyway. You just get them anyway, huh?
It just happens naturally.
Ouch!
I just get them anyway. White guys,
Damn,
black
they ain't
guys.
even get to see you yet. All they got to see was some thick ass ankles. That's crazy. That's what's up.
Little F boy said, Tony, I humbly accept defeat. You donating large amounts of money to random men on the internet really showed me it's hard being a trick, but someone has to do it. Godspeed.
Right.
I mean,
and then we got Gideon Alvin White. What's up? Appreciate the super chat player. He said, from a business perspective, it's stupid as fuck to cut off 100 million install base only to support another starting from zero. Just have two teams make two versions. All right. Yeah, I mean, I feel what you're saying. That is a huge install base. But we just don't want. Okay, they can do that. That would be fine to do as long as we are not held back by the previous generation. If they can do that without holding the PS5 owners back, then that'll be cool. Right. But that's usually not what happens. So, yeah, I mean, fuck that 100 million. We see y'all when y'all get here.
Exactly.
Not only that, I mean, yeah, the majority of that 100 million is just going to cop the new shit anyway. I mean, it's the momentum.
Shout out to Tony Wood 25. He said, "Is Dark Cloud in here? My guy, when will Sony put NBA Street 1 and 2 in the SSX trilogy on PS Now?" Dark Cloud, he filed papers and cleaned blackboards. He don't really know about all that type of shit at Sony. You got to realize he's not in the... No, he moved. He got promoted. Remember, he got promoted. Remember? Yeah. He.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he clapped.
We should have threw a party for that. How we just gonna not throw a party and he getting promoted?
Clap erasers, man. So yeah,
clap erasers.
We don't know nothing about that shit. It's all good though. You know what I mean? Urban Combat said Candace Mike got the red ring of death.
That'd be nice.
Shout outs to Urban Combat.
Wait.
Oh shit.
And I think I'm missing some. Okay, no, okay. I got her. Did I get her?
Yo, you're stupid.
Yeah, I got him. All right, cool.
Hey, you got him.
So Phil Spencer came out and announced that pretty much.
Lucky I was on a conference.
Phil Spencer came out and said that Control was coming to Game Pass. To me, it seemed like he may have talked too soon, but Remedy came out and said it is not coming to Game Pass. So, of course, depending on what type of person you are, you either seen it as a mistake or you seen it as Phil is a motherfucking liar. So, where y'all fall at?
Liar, yeah. He's a liar. He's been, listen, he's
Why
been.
would he lie about that, though?
Yo,
What was the
listen,
point?
let me say this.
He doesn't lie about that.
Wait, let me say this. If you Google,
I'll tell you what.
let me say this. If you Google, wait, DC, real quick, and you can say whatever you want. If you Google Phil Spencer and lies, there's like hundreds of like articles of him saying shit and it being something.
Hey, first of all, I want to hold on. I want to apologize to the background noise that's going on right now, the mic noise. It ain't nothing I can do about that. I'm sorry, people. I apologize.
You're not talking, Candace.
You know what? I'm gonna mute myself.
Or maybe leave out.
I can see
we gotta
if it's me.
Maybe leave out and
I
come
turned my
back in.
mic
Or
down.
maybe try that.
Yeah, we gotta get. Yeah, that might work.
Hey, DC, can you send her like a? Can you? Hey, DC,
came out with
can
that
you send
weapon
her
real
like a
quality
decent
mic.
laptop or some shit or something? Because this is ridiculous. Like, she said her phone was better than her PC. She said her phone was better than her PC. So that means that PC is garbage. You know what I'm saying? That joint is straight. That joint.
Yo, all she gotta do is just get.
No, that PC. It was. Listen, that PC was at the checkout counter when you leaving Walmart. Like it was there. Like that joint is trash. Please help her out. Jesus.
Tony Wood 25 said, "Yo, Hard 8, I just copped Max Payne 3. Oh man, this game is incredible. And yes, people, if you're not feeling the last
that game is fire. You copped the good one.
Yeah,
you copped the good one. Hold on, somebody washing dishes.
All right,
some games.
Somebody having tea. Like what is going on?
Hey, Drew,
like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm muted, so it probably was you. You're goddamn right.
Who got the plates? Come on, let's go clean. Who got the vegetables over the plates?
I got no food or nothing.
Like I 100% believe
you
that.
laughing? You got something. You got something. You laughing? I can hear your no voice.
Drew, like, yeah, you got me. It wasn't that, but it was something else.
No, the noise is coming back too. The noise is definitely coming. I mean, the static.
So who got the plates?
The static. That shit is coming back.
So you know what it was with Phil Spencer? He thought that the bag that he had for them was gonna secure the game, but knowing that Remedy has a relationship with Sony, he didn't realize.
I don't think he was lying. I don't think he just lied. That's
what
he
I
just straight up lied. Maybe he misspoke or something. I don't.
Oh,
no, that's what I'm saying. He didn't.
Well, this is the same dude who wore a Battletoad shirt, and we didn't hear shit about Battletoads like till 3 years later.
Remember, this is the same guy that said Xbox One X is going to have. Wait, no.
You know what he's doing, man. He's
Xbox One X was going to be powerful VR, high fidelity VR, and then now says he doesn't care about it.
He ain't the boss over there.
Know, man.
He's not the boss.
I don't think he was lying. I think he was probably in talks, and he assumed that he would be able to close the deal, and he wasn't able to. And in the end, it made him look like a liar. That's the problem when you speak too soon.
That's what I'm saying.
He thought he or something.
No, he thought he.
I said maybe they did have a deal in works, or they were in talks, and he like broke NDA or something.
I know that don't, and it ain't like Control is some fire ass game. You know what I mean? Like to where it would have been like he said that, and then people ran out and got Game Pass, and it's like, well, he lied or some shit like that. Like, yo, it's a lot of noise going on. Please, somebody, who is it?
Damn.
God damn.
Shit.
It's not.
Somebody might is giving a lot of feedback. Somebody might is giving a lot of feedback.
Candace.
Your mic is giving feedback.
Hey, Candace, I'm gonna record this shit.
Look, see,
I'm looking at Discord. There's no green ring around my fucking face when you're claiming there's noise.
Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet and let's see who lights up.
I can hear it right now.
Talk one at a time. All right. So just say a sentence like, "Hey, Phil Spencer is the best guy in the world." One at a time, so we can find out who the hell this is.
Yo.
All right. So Candace, go first. Phil Spencer is the best in the world.
Oh.
She muted. Candace.
Phil Spencer
Oh,
is
I
the
kind of
best in the
heard it.
world.
I heard it. But I don't know if that's her though. I don't know if that's her though.
the
I don't know if it's really her though.
I heard it.
Somebody, dog. Like, can we get the mic
That's definitely
situation
her.
together? Before the podcast started, I said, is everybody mic good to go? Y'all said yes. Somebody's shit is fucked up.
Why don't people just not talk? I mean, why don't people mute themselves when they're not talking, just to mitigate it in general?
God, one thing I seen.
Before the podcast started, I asked everyone if my mic was fine. Everyone said it was
was
fine,
good. I
and
didn't hear
nothing has
anything.
changed. So,
Yeah,
There it is.
It was. Yeah,
I think. Hold on. I think it's. Hold on. I think
I was
it's,
muted when
hold
you
on,
said
Candace,
there it
where
is,
is
by
the
the
mic
way.
at? Is
know
it
that's
like
what I
bumping
don't
around
hear.
on your shirt or something like that? Yeah, it's a wire mic. I think it's. I think her mic is moving
like a
around
wire
on her
headset.
shirt or something.
could be like a.
Well,
wire or
see,
something.
if that is what you're hearing, that could be the case. which
Okay,
is
that
why I
might.
asked
It
you
may
to
be.
describe what you're
Okay, it
hearing,
sound like your
so
mic is
I
bumping
could try
into
and
things.
fix it. All right, I can fix
It
that.
sounds
See,
like a mic is on
try
a
and
woman
be
with pig
constructive
bitties.
instead
That's-
of just
All right, relax, Candace.
making jokes.
Relax. Don't
Okay,
get sensitive.
Okay, my bad. my bad.
That's what it
This
is.
nigga horny.
The mic is slapping in between your chest. You gotta move it.
Basically,
It sounds
yeah,
like-
but we could have figured
Candace,
that
you
shit
know
out a
you got
while
big
ago.
ass
But y'all was
titties
too
and where the
busy
mic
being
is at.
dumb
Who
about
the
it.
motherfucker? Like, how the hell we supposed to know?
I can't hear what you're hearing. I can't hear what you're hearing. So common sense
Okay,
says
it
you have to
sounds
tell
like
me
the
what you're
mic is
hearing so I
bumping
can
into
try and
something.
problem
Look,
solve.
either
Come on now,
Definitely
guys.
wasn't a flat chest.
Either reduce them titty sizes or move the mic.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Okay,
I already moved the
thank you.
mic. You shouldn't hear
Shout
it
out to
anymore.
Big Alabasas. He said it sounds like zippers
All right,
and
here we
balled
go.
up paper in the background. And then we got who else we got, man? We got Urban Combat 1000. I still hear it, so I don't know. It's got to be somebody else. I still hear it.
I do
One
too.
thing, listen. You know what? One thing I listen to other podcasts sometimes, and they should be flawless. Why can't we be like that? Just 1 week. 1 week. Yeah, they
Are
on
they on
Discord.
Discord?
1 damn week. That's all we need. Shout outs to Urban Combat 1000.
I have a question, Hard8. Are those
They
podcasts
get
fire?
more.
Like, do they get views?
Yes, they get more. They get
Oh, so you go.
Well, I'm not
Podcast or
talking.
podcast in
Anything
the
ain't about this community. All right, I like to look at the finer things in life. Okay?
Exactly.
I think that's. No, I get what you're saying, but I think that's the point. Like,
Well, not
because they're
really,
actual
not
professional
necessarily.
podcasts,
I'm not saying
have
that
their
they're
stuff
professionals,
on
but
It's
it's just
Candace.
that they just got their shit together when it comes to sound, yo.
Oh, Candace, your mic going off.
So here's how I can tell it's Candace. I'm on my phone and I'm watching the lights light up, and it's
My
her
mic isn't-
every time. It's you with a green ring. I just heard it again, and you lit up.
All right, so
Because
what is
I'm
wrong with
moving
your
shit
what is wrong
around
with
because
your
you claim
computer?
it's me again when I had already. The mic
What's
wasn't
wrong with your
rubbing
computer,
against anything at that point, so I don't really
Yo,
know
do
what
you
the
need some
problem is.
wireless? Do you need some Sony Bluetooth headphones or something?
Do you need some Sony Bluetooth headphones? What mic you need either, bro?
He's traveling. He's in a car.
On the road.
He's a wrong motherfucker to talk.
Hold on, I'm thinking he's trying to offer. I'm thinking he's trying to offer.
Needed
I'm
to
thinking
be
he's trying to
said,
offer you
but
some
not from
headphones.
him.
That's
Not all
that's
of
what
us.
I'm saying. You think you're not getting it now, Candace.
Oh,
Bro,
man.
you said you were gonna send me a Bluetooth fucking
boy.
play. I mean, a
Let's
Blu-ray
go.
player. I never got
You didn't
that shit,
ask
so I
for it.
doubt I was gonna get
Chromebook.
this. You asked for my address. I gave it to you. I still didn't get
Oh,
that Blu-ray
shit.
player. Stop
Oh,
pressing for the
shit.
people.
Man, okay. Oh, we
Oh,
talk about
shit.
personal stuff. All right. I didn't know DC was tricking.
You ain't give me an address.
You lied, bro. I gave you my address, and then like literally a few days later, you started going, "Oh, I'ma fucking go to your house. You better stop talking shit. I'ma pull up." Bro, shut the fuck up. My memory is not trash.
Hold on.
Hey, let me get to the super chat. Let me get to the super chat.
Okay.
Urban Combat 1000 said, "Nah, that's low budget walkie-talkie Rev brought on Black Friday. Return that back, fam." And yeah, they saying it's ravish, man. And then we got M.
Hey,
Bandai. He
this
said,
is Blue
"Hard8,
Yeti."
can you break Candace off some of that super chat money for a new setup?" Candace, what's wrong with your PC? Like, why is it worse than your phone? Yeah, that shit is loud.
Oh my lord.
The weather right. Well, first of all, my PC is old. It's very old. Well, not very old, but like
you
old
plug it.
as
So
far
you
as
got to use
computers
Wi-Fi.
and
You
stuff.
can't hardwire.
And second of all, the weather is trash right now.
you can't hardwire. You got to use Wi-Fi.
Huh? No, it's not hardwired because I have the I have my Ethernet cable like tracked to the living room. But anyway, the point is the weather has been trash right now. Windy, rainy. It's affecting the lines and all of that. So right now, my phone has a more steady connection than my Wi-Fi. It's not really complicated.
We got
it's
you. We got you.
being
We
winter
got
in
you.
California for the first time in forever.
Like, stop.
All right, trying to.
Stop
No,
your
it's
pussy
not.
from
No,
bleeding over her mouth.
nah.
You know?
This shit is getting
I
ridiculous.
got
We
it.
need some fucking quality around here.
Yeah.
All right, bro, I got you. Buy me a
fuck?
mic. Buy me a whole setup, and I will give you the quality you want. I got you.
What the fuck is going on?
No, we not. So calm down and get what you get, bro.
See that candy?
No, we not. Exactly. So calm down and get what you
That's funny, yo.
Oh shit! Oh man, that's too funny. Damn, that's some funny shit right there. Hold up. Hey yo, shout outs to Tronigy. Shout outs to Tronigy, man, for the super chat. He said, shout out to the static and the popcorn noises, man. Shout outs to Tronigy. And also we got V keeps it low key. He said, y'all let the background noise finish, damn it. Yo, Big Alabasta said that it's Luca's mic. It's not Luca. I doubt it's Luca.
No, it's definitely not her. It's definitely not her.
It's like
Oh,
mute yourself
man.
when it's not talking. It's not her.
Wait a minute. It might be Luca. Hey, wait.
Talk her ass.
Is that what's happening?
Man, that shit too funny.
But
Go ahead.
yeah, no,
Right.
I mute
All
myself.
right.
I'm
That's
not
good,
talking.
man, because we don't want to hear you breathe. So I'm glad. Too funny. I'm sorry, man. I love you, Candace. What else we got? What
I know, bro.
We really ain't got much. Okay, what is y'all game of the decade, man? The decade is about to close out. If you could pick one game for the decade, what's your favorite game? Witcher 3 for Luca.
Witcher 3.
Last of Us for
Witcher
Melon.
3.
Ravish, what you got?
Oh. That's a
Did you
tie
play those
between
games?
GTA 5 and Red Dead 2. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Both.
Okay, good.
I beat him platinum.
4 is the last
GTA
decade,
4
right?
is last
GTA 4,
decade.
yeah.
Oh, okay. No.
That's the 2000s. That's the 2000s.
That's the last one. Oh, wait.
I'm tripping. Damn, I
fuck
can't
outta
think of
here.
one.
Crash anyway.
Hey,
I hear you.
my
hold
top
on.
pick for the decade is
You need to relax.
is GTA 5. You know what I'm saying? So, what you got, Candace, for the
Yeah,
decade?
that'd be second on my list.
Yeah,
I need to
we're
think
not
some
doing
more. I
the top
thought we
10.
were
We
doing
got all
a
day
top
for
10.
that.
So
about that.
We be one.
no.
Your top 10 will really be a top 100.
Yeah, no top 10.
I'm not the only one.
Okay,
Everyone
we
has
come
a
back to
gone.
you. We come back to you. Go ahead, Dark
Put
Cloud.
your
What
top
you
10
got?
on Twitter.
I
There
didn't
you go.
go yet. It's for me. Final Fantasy.
One or
14
the
or
other,
Monster Hunter.
my guy.
That's it.
Okay.
Final
And
Fantasy
Drew,
14.
what you got, Drew?
If I had to pick, I had to.
Oh, I do not know. Damn,
No, look, just
I don't
think-
know.
I can go now.
Witcher 3. Witcher 3 is one of them. Yeah, I'll
What
say
you got,
Witcher 3.
Candace?
All right.
Mass Effect 2.
Mass Effect 2.
All right, that's some pretty good choices, I guess. Besides, I never played Mass Effect. I wanted to play Mass Effect
Metro
2, but I was on
Exodus,
PC and it didn't have controller support, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm good."
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I
also,
remember that.
also
had
you
to
wouldn't have
use
been able
third-party.
I
to
didn't wanna
play
play-
the
I
first
definitely
one,
didn't wanna
so
play
it
the
would have been
first one.
trash anyway. Because I
That
think the
shit-
first one.
Nah, that shit too much. Like
You
that's too
didn't?
much. I needed. Yeah, that's why.
Well, the first one is a real RPG. Like they were really trying to make it like a hybrid RPG. Which is why a lot of people didn't get the Mass Effect 2 game because it was like less of an RPG. And then Mass Effect 3 was just straight action.
Yeah, I can't fuck with the traditional RPGs, but I can do the action RPGs though. But yeah, it never had controller support, so I never got into it. I wanted to play it. I wanted to play that and 3, but yeah.
3 is, well, I don't know. I'm like on the fence. I feel like if you got into Mass Effect late, or if you start with 2 and just go 2, 3 is a good game. But if you played them all,
beat Andromeda.
What?
Yeah. I beat that.
Oh my god!
You beat Andromeda, bro?
I didn't think it was trash.
That shit's trash. I dropped it too.
I enjoyed myself.
I think maybe
if you enjoyed that.
I feel like if you know what BioWare can do and how much better they can be, it's hard not to just play that and be continuously disappointed by everything.
If you want to play classic BioWare, just play Star Wars. Not
we got a super chat from Urban Combat. He said, "This the season to be jolly, la 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 la." So yeah, anybody ever do some crazy shit on Christmas? Y'all got any crazy Christmas stories?
No.
I knew this nigga was gonna say some freak shit.
This nigga, man.
It was cold outside.
Doing a DC Twister when it's cold outside.
Was it cold outside?
That's
it was cold. It was definitely
it was
cold.
in Connecticut while it snowed.
It was definitely cold.
Made you want to fuck on the roof, my guy.
Wait, you was freezing your ass off,
in the jacuzzi while it was snowing, because that's like
while it was snowing. Okay, that's different. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was like, let's just take it on the roof. You know?
Yeah.
That sounds like fun. That's a goal. I'm gonna do that.
I wanna get me I wanna get a belt, and I want some mistletoe as the belt buckle. So yeah, see what that's. See what that get me. See what that
see you, Hard 8. You out here thinking.
That sound like some fun. So yeah.
You gonna have to drop something on the floor to make it work, though.
A couple heads up under the mistletoe. Yeah, man. I don't know if we got any more. You got any more? What's going on the police scanner?
It wasn't real, man. That shit was crazy.
Hold on, what?
Wait, what, Drew?
When I was a kid, right? I didn't know. I thought that.
Hold on.
Yo, what this thing?
Hold on. Time out. You thought Santa was real in the projects? Y'all ain't even had no chimney. Yo, where was your chimney at? You didn't have no chimney. What the hell?
In the project.
Wait, hold on.
On the project.
Start crying.
Going door to door.
Chimney and
nah, he was coming through the
Hey, go ahead. What happened, Drew? Hold on. Let Drew tell us the story. What happened?
When I found out he wasn't real, it was Christmas, right? So I'm there, like, staying at my grandmother's house, right? So I'm like, yeah, Santa gonna come last night. Tonight he gonna give me, what did I want? Like a PS2 or some shit? I don't remember. Like PS1. I don't remember when it happened. But I remember I got up at night, like, because I couldn't sleep. Tell me how I seen my uncle in a Santa Claus costume. This nigga put presents under the tree. Yo, when I tell you, like, and keep in mind, it was me and like the rest of my cousins. When I tell you I got up in the morning and they went to go get their presents, and I told them all that Santa don't exist.
Damn, you a hater!
I told them that Santa doesn't exist.
Your cousins.
Hold on.
Santa Claus is really my uncle.
I mean, hold on. You knew he worked at the Salvation Army. You know he was at the Salvation Army ringing that bell. You knew damn well he was ringing that bell at the Salvation Army, man. Stop it.
Santa looked like a black ass Kimbo Slice.
Bro, my realization came on the best Christmas ever, so I wasn't really tripping. But my mom signed, she put from Santa for like a lot of gifts. And my smart ass was like, wait, this is the exact same handwriting as the from mom shit.
Yeah,
so
I was in the projects. We ain't had
I wasn't
no
tripping.
chimney,
I got
so
a lot
I knew
of
damn
shit
well it wasn't no
here.
goddamn Santa. Yeah, plus I seen my mom taking the presents.
My mom told me they was going to come in through the slide door.
I called her a liar. She was like, "Oh, there goes Santa." I was like, "Ain't no Santa, you liar."
Shit was like,
She was like, "Don't say that."
Have you seen the Christmas episode of Boondocks when Riley is like, "You gonna pay what you owe, Santa"?
Some people feel like they work too hard for their money.
going
They ain't
there,
telling their
start
kids about no
doing
fucking fat white man. Like shit, this my shit. I work for this. I ain't giving my credit to no fucking mystery man and shit. Like hell no.
They become Jehovah's Witnesses just so they don't gotta buy their kids shit.
I never believed in the tooth fairy. That's one thing I never believed in.
I didn't believe in none of that shit.
Can you imagine?
I didn't. But let me ask y'all this.
What?
Wait, what?
No, I spent all this money. It'd be like, no, you didn't. What you spend your money on? Santa got me these. Like, of course I'm gonna tell my kids no. You know what I'm saying? Where money go to, Dad?
Hey,
You want all? Hey, let me ask y'all: did y'all open presents Christmas morning or at night?
Yo, that's
morning.
some white Pasadena shit when you get to open one the night
I would
before.
open something.
That's some. We don't know that life, Rabbit. We don't know that life, nigga. We gotta wait till Christmas morning.
Right.
We gotta wait till Christmas morning.
I'm waking my people up as soon as I'm awake, and we all opening the presents.
That's what I. Yeah,
No,
that's what I
nigga.
always
Ravish
did.
and Melon got to open a present the night
that is
before.
some
One
white
present the night before. No, that's that Caucasian shit. That's that Caucasian.
No,
I've never
No, that's
heard
that
of that.
Caucasian shit.
Nah,
You get to
I never
open
got to do
present
that
the night
shit.
before.
I never got to do that shit. We always had to. Fuck no.
Hey,
We always
shout
had
out
to open that
to
shit
Urban
the day,
Combat.
like,
He
the
said,
morning
Rev,
of.
it's a 211
Exactly.
at Walmart requesting backup.
That nigga's always fun. They always get on me.
Yo.
Yeah, Roger these nuts.
Oh,
Hey,
God damn.
I got a question.
Yeah, he know what a
Do you know
211
what a
is.
211 is?
Oh,
Nope.
I
You know
no
what a
idea.
211
shit.
is.
He's lying.
12
He's lying.
but
He's
no,
lying.
I don't know.
You know what a 211
I
is.
know, I
Stop
don't know.
lying.
you know damn
know.
well
Wait,
you know what a 211 is. Stop it.
Wait, y'all actually know
That's a
what that
robbery in
is?
progress, I think.
Come on, Candace.
Oh,
Come on,
I
Candace.
legit thought that was just some random shit. And then
You know
y'all
what I
started taking
always
it
dreamed
seriously.
of? I always dreamed that I wanted to like fuck a chick under the Christmas tree and shit. Like I wanted to get that motherfucker rocking. I never had them type of dreams. Fuck a bitch under the Christmas tree.
Wait, what?
I had a dream
You
that I
you
wanted
had
to
a?
fuck a chick under the Christmas tree.
Did you say you? Oh, yeah, I've had that dream. Yeah, I'm gonna make that become a reality eventually, for sure.
Y'all wanted some like some scratching your ass sex or something?
It's called
it's
a
gonna be.
blanket.
Hold on. First
And
of all,
I mean,
it's
if we
gonna be a
both
fake
got
ass tree.
clothes on,
First of all,
we
the
just
tree gonna be fake as shit. Ain't no leaves gonna fall off that motherfucker.
no, because then it's not gonna smell like pine, and it's not gonna be the full
Nah.
experience.
I smell pine. I wanna smell some
Dog.
pussy.
Real trees are nothing, dog.
Exactly. You can't do no fake tree.
That
Pine
fake ass
smell
tree shit.
Like that's not even
Like pine?
that's not even the whole experience if you got a fake tree. Like what the heck?
Yeah,
And
yeah. You're doing yourself a disservice. Come on now.
A fake tree is less cleanup. Less cleanup with a fake tree.
Oh,
Wait.
wait, what?
Frosting?
He's talking about snow. He's talking about fake snow.
Wait, hold up. What you talking about?
Frosted. You got a frost.
Oh, because I was like,
look at Candace. What part of California you in?
You know what?
Hold up. He talking some real shit. What part of California you in? About to slide.
there is no snow in LA. The fuck I'm getting frosting on my fucking trees.
It's frosting. It's
I'm about to pour some
candy,
eggnog
goddammit.
on my dick and see what
Nah,
this hard
I
can
ain't doing
do.
it.
See what that mouth do. That's what I'm gonna try. Try that this Christmas.
Nah,
Oh,
yo, there's
that's a
literally
Puerto Rican eggnog? What you
that's
call
so
it?
much better. It's called, I think it's called Coquito or
I
Cochito.
thought
I
you
don't
was
know,
talking
but
about
it's
when you pour it
rum
on your
and
pony.
coconut milk,
Okay.
and it
All
sounds
right,
so
cool.
much better.
Yeah, I'm gonna see
And
what
I'm
that
doing
mouth
that.
do.
I'll stick with
It's gonna
just,
be a candy cane.
Just find
I'll
out
stick
what
with
type,
just
just
regular
find out what type of
eggnog.
flavor.
Fucking.
Yo, just find out what type of flavor she into. My wife's into caramel, so I just pour that over my dick.
All right, nigga.
That only works
Anybody
if
ask
she's
you all that?
thorough. Otherwise, you gotta take a bath like
That's
right
the point.
after.
Let's get nasty.
Well, no, I'm just saying she got to be thorough, or you guys got to then transition to the bathtub to make sure you're not, sticky and getting shit where you don't need it to be. Is all.
I mean, let's get it.
Like, what
Hey,
you
does anyone here not like eggnog?
Eggnog is gross. I don't like eggs.
Eggnog is pretty good.
It depends on how it's made.
It
What kind
depends
of
on
egg?
the brand
What's
for
the best
me.
brand?
It depends on the brand.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. You guys have to see this comment. You guys have to see this comment. Darnell Given said, "I had a threesome in my dreams. Then I woke up and cried."
That was the punchline?
Wait,
Be realistic, right?
Wait, did you say
What
that's
was the
realistic?
punchline? I was waiting for the.
Huh?
So
I mean, we didn't all have types
I
of.
thought that was hilarious.
yeah.
That
I
sound
don't
like
know.
some regular
Maybe I'm
shit.
just-
Yeah.
That sounds like some regular shit.
Wait, y'all have that? Y'all wake
Yeah.
up and cry after
Well,
dreams
no,
about
I mean,
sex? What the fuck?
No, not like that. But
That's
you know what I
sad.
mean.
No, you didn't say
No,
that.
I just
Yeah.
Like that.
Just wake up disappointed.
It's one of them dreams where that shit feels so realistic. You get up.
It was
pissed
real,
off.
and you wake up and you're like, "Fuck, it didn't happen."
Yeah, you get
Oh,
up
that
pissed
must
off.
be
Yeah,
a-
it's probably a guy
that-
thing. I
that's
had
gotta
some
be a
dreams where
guy
I woke
thing.
up humping the bed. Like I thought
Yeah,
that shit was
that
real.
yeah.
Straight up. Straight up. I done had those types of dreams. Woke up like, what the fuck?
What?
Mad as shit. Trying to go back to sleep so I can
Nigga,
get back
man.
to the dream. I hate that. So, shit. Hey, yo, shout out to Rod94. He said, I remember losing a lot
That's
of friends
funny, right?
when you told all my classmates in first grade sand wasn't real. What? Santa wasn't real? I asked them niggas,
Santa,
where the fuck
most
you see a
likely.
fireplace
Santa.
in your house? You think he walking around Chicago, walking in niggas' houses? Santa ain't real, man. God damn.
Y'all was mean. I wasn't out there killing. Well, I only killed myself, but no one else.
Yo.
Cause she was way too old. Like facts.
Yo,
We
these
were like
comments
12,
cracking
and
me the
she's
fuck
like,
up.
"Oh my God, are you serious?"
No, I like eggnog. I think eggnog is pretty good. I don't spike it or nothing like that because I don't drink, but I think it's pretty good.
I'll drink mine either way.
Honestly,
you never-
spiked is the only way to drink eggnog. It's the only way I'll even entertain that idea.
You never had some.
You said the
some
brand.
eggnog
Wait,
with
Nah, I don't
whiskey?
drink.
Hey, you never
That shit
drank
nasty.
before?
All black people like that shit with Henny, right?
hey, Luca. Hey, Luca. You said it depends on the brand. What's your go-to brand?
I know that.
I don't know what the brand is called. I just recognize it by how it looks, like the label. Because since eggnog isn't something that's we drink all year round, I just get it during the holidays and stuff. I know for sure I do not like Dean's eggnog. Like I think that stuff is gross. So it really depends on the brand.
Mm.
And then I do like Coquito. It's good. I had it last year at my
Yeah,
aunt
I
and
thought
uncle
you said
house.
you like cocaine for a second there.
For real, cocaine or some shit. I'm about to say, what going
damn.
on? Okay, you bumping? All right.
Okay,
That's what's up.
she like that white lady.
I hate you guys.
Speaking of, Melon, you ever sniff
white.
cocaine? No, I'm asking all the people that got white. I'm asking all the white people.
You
No,
took
I mean
way too long
cocaine
to
is
answer that. You wait.
cocaine is a it's a
Oh
recreational
my
drug.
God.
Right? You know what I mean?
You
So
nigga.
ravish. I'm quite sure you bumped or something one time. or
Party
another.
drug,
No?
yeah. What happened? No, I was with.
It's a yes or no
Oh, okay,
question,
here we
my
go.
nigga.
Wait, let me explain.
God damn.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead. Story.
Go ahead.
I want to tell a story. I want to tell a story. No,
I wanna hear
I've
the
never.
story.
I've never. Wait. Okay, well, if you just want the answer, I'll give you the answer. The first time I saw cocaine, can I talk? Hey, DC, can I talk? Hey, listen, butt naked nigga on the roof in Connecticut. Can I
All
talk?
right, go ahead. Let him tell it. Go ahead.
No, the first time I seen cocaine, I was 14. at a house party, I seen a cocaine buffet. Have I snorted it? No, absolutely not. Have I tasted it? Yes, I dipped my finger in it and tasted it. Shit numbed my mouth.
Hey,
for
shout
like
out to
hours.
Kenny Will. It got in your system though,
it,
so you might as well sniffed it. Shout outs to Kenny Wilson 1.
I mean,
I love hearing y'all complain about static for 15 minutes. We off that, player. Yeah, I never snorted cocaine, but shit, I know Miss Hard8 got high because she used to be bagging that shit up with no gloves on. So until
Damn, bro, why you gotta put her out there like that? You know she was doing that shit to you. You a fucking mess.
Oh my god.
Nah, she didn't do it the whole time.
You
She didn't do it the whole time.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yo,
Bro, you wild. She should make your ass sleep on the couch tonight. Miss Hard8, make his ass sleep on the couch.
Yo, first of all,
she was bagging it.
hold on. The statute of limitations it's been over. Okay, that's a long time ago. That's another life.
Bro, you still snitching. You saw the Irish man. He's supposed to die and tell that shit to the priest.
Shout out to Tony Wood. Shout out to Tony Wood 25. He said, great show this week. Miss Hard8, the next time you wake up and he's in the bed, smack his ass.
Listen, man, if you don't acknowledge your past, you don't know where you're going. So goddamn it, it's all good.
I mean, people don't need to know what she was doing when she was riding you, bro.
Oh my god.
Gotta get this money, goddamn.
You ever got that money?
Huh?
Wait. DC, what'd you say?
A
Have you
Blumpkin.
ever had a Blumpkin?
What the fuck is that, bro?
No.
Getting head while you taking a
What the fuck?
What?
This nigga's a fucking weirdo. Hey, this nigga's a weirdo, dog.
Disgusting.
What type of shit is that?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Why do you even know?
Hold on.
And that
Hey,
was
let him
shit.
explain this.
Like what the fuck, bro?
I know.
Hey, let him explain this shit. Why the hell you get hit while you taking a shit?
You ever get?
Wow.
And how you convince her to do that shit?
It wasn't my.
No pun intended.
Luca, do you know anything about this, Luca? Because we know you was a freak at one time. Do you know anything about this?
I know.
Oh my god, I've never heard this shit.
I have never done one. I do know.
Hey,
I do know a girl who would do it to her boyfriend. Like she told me about it. So
God.
see?
That's
The only reason why. Hold on. The only reason why I've ever heard about it is because someone explained that shit to me back in junior high. And I was
y'all
like, what
lying.
the fuck?
How y'all all know what this is?
I've never heard of this.
Miraculously, none of y'all never did this shit.
what are you talking about?
Hold on. One at a time. One at a
The
time.
exact same shit is happening right now.
You don't listen. You don't have to do something to know what it is. Like we've all heard.
I know, I was joking.
We've all heard about 2 girls, 1 cup, and yet none of us, well, as far as I know, have engaged in that.
It's really interesting that that's what you chose, Luca. I would have just
I never heard about this shit. Y'all some fucking weirdos, Luca.
Facts.
Hold on. First of all, Dark Cloud, why were you even comfortable with a Blumpkin? Like you trying to shit and she sucked. Like, come on.
Right?
Did she come hold your breath and give you head?
Like how you even get it out in peace, like comfortably.
You know
Ain't
when
you
you wake
peeing
up
too?
Oh God!
He said, ain't you
in the
peeing
morning
too?
and you just got that.
He said, ain't you peeing?
Morning wood?
So you made it was stanky too.
Yeah.
Oh
Ass
damn!
nigga, bro.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Yo, it's a goddamn podcast.
That it's the
Yo, I know why DC been with his wife so long now.
What?
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes
Cause
sense.
she the only one who put up with that shit. Facts.
Oh no, my wife has never given me.
Stay with another girl when he was in elementary. You're like,
Stupid.
Not my wife.
But bro, you've been with her your whole life. How that happened?
A raging dragon. Me and my girl.
Hey, hold on. Let me get this super chat. Let me get this super chat. Shout outs to Urban Combat. He said this show is fire, fam. That's a fact. That's a fact. Background noise and all. But go ahead, DC. What's a raging dragon?
It's basically when a girl's sucking your dick and you don't tell her you're about to nut, but you make sure you haven't nutted in a while, so it's a lot. And right before you come, you grab her hair and you pull her all the way to the back of her.
Okay, I never did that. But I did used to get Miss Hard8 like that, but not to that extreme. Like I wouldn't tell her and I just bust all in her mouth, explode all in her mouth and all that. But yeah.
So what about? Have you guys heard of
No, what is that?
Bronco?
No.
Oh, we gotta hear this.
So it's when you're so it's when a guy's fucking a girl like from behind or whatever, yeah, and then like he says something to her that he knows is going to freak her out or piss her off, so she tries to buck him off. But
I never done that. That sound a little rapish. That sound a little rapish.
That
sounds a little rapish. I ain't know that.
Exactly. That sounds a little bit like rape. And what the fuck? Like, no. That didn't need another name. That's just rape.
And you're gonna like it. And I killed somebody last night. Hold on. Like it just
that's like you fucking her and then you be like, you know I got AIDS, right? And then she try to run away and you.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
That's not
exactly what it is.
That's fucking dumb, and everything who tries that needs to get
dumped. Shout out to Tony Wood,
immediately.
25. He said, my bad on those $50 and $100 chats. 8, I forgot about Cash App. Ravish, what's yours? You earned a bonus. Tony Wood, 25. Yo, these some crazy names, man.
Thank you, Tony.
Nah, you don't say something. Yeah, it's like while you fucking her from the back, just like, hey, right before you about to like come or something, you just literally tell her, so I cheated on you with your sister, and just
wow.
Yeah, basically.
That's rape. As soon as she decides she doesn't want to keep doing that because you're telling a joke,
Hey, Drew said I'm not doing that. Drew's thinking about his next prank video. He's thinking about his next prank video. Like, nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't
Alright, okay. If any of y'all put like a belt around your neck right before you nut, no?
DC, is that how you gonna die? We gonna find out on Twitter.
This why they don't watch us. That's why this podcast don't get no viewers.
DC needs his we really about to find out DC killed himself by masturbating because he had a fucking belt around his neck.
Hey, DC might be masochist. Yo, this nigga DC's crazy.
This is what we're finding out right now. Yes. Okay.
This nigga crazy as hell.
The things you find out.
DC Twisters him get
okay, nigga.
I mean,
hold on. Bro, hold on. What did he say?
Sex is awesome. I agree.
He gotta have sex 10 to 12 times a week.
10 to 12 times a week.
That's what he said? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This nigga, man.
Yeah,
that's why he with his wife. She love all. His wife love all that.
Therapist, my nigga. Jesus.
You gonna piss her off one day, right? And you gonna be like, choke me a little, babe, and you gonna die that day. She's gonna be like, it was an accident.
Hey, this nigga living his best life.
DC, dog.
Damn, this nigga getting choked. This nigga getting head like shitting. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's so nasty, dog.
That's crazy.
But for real, you may need a psychiatrist. I'm a co-sign that.
Whipping you?
Nah, I'm not into none of that.
You can do all the other freak shit though.
Dude said you raped him while choking yourself, bro.
You do all of that. You're taking a shit and getting head and force nothing, but you ain't into getting sex.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much for him. That's too much.
So how is it okay to have some chick suck your dick while you're having a shit, but peeing on some chick a la R. Kelly is weird?
out his ass.
Suck my
This
dick
nigga
while
had
I'm
a fucking
twerking.
all-you-can-eat buffet the night before, and he gonna fuck around and get head, but he ain't cool with that shit.
I mean, getting peed on is a choice.
Hey, he said he
too.
got
Like, it's
Mexican
not-
food.
She could have
This
moved
nigga
out
had
the way.
Mexican food, blowing the toilet back. Hey, he blowing the toilet back, getting head. Why?
Oh
Hey.
my god!
Hey, hold on, I got a super chat.
Hey,
Hey, I got a super chat from Biz the Kid Gaming. Biz the Kid Gaming said DC dresses up like Batman and chokes himself. LOL. Yo. Listen.
Hey, he
listen,
wants a
that's
tail.
True. He do want a tail.
while
He do
he's
want a tail.
shitting.
But listen,
This nigga
how
crazy.
is it a turn on while you blowing the toilet back, getting head? That is crazy.
How could she do that? Like, fuck DC. How could she do that? How could she sit there and he blowing up the toilet and she not throwing up? Like, oh my god.
Man, like,
Woo!
And
Jesus.
hold on, and while she deep throating you,
how did
she
that go
gotta
down?
breathe out her nose. Wow, that's crazy.
Oh Jesus! Oh, so she just
Hold
taking
on,
it to
one
the
thing
head.
I
She
have
just
noticed
taking
is
all
that
smell
somebody
to the
in here
head. Oh,
has
God.
not seemed to be too disgusted by this. So, Luca, you planning on trying this? What's going on, Luca? You kind of quiet. What's going on? You heard me.
It look like, you know what?
Oh, I mean, I'm not expressing any emotion about it because I've known what this was for years now. So, I mean, me personally, I wouldn't do it. I don't like the scat aspect of it, but
She got the whole name and everything. Oh, damn.
The scat aspect.
Jesus.
Y'all fucking
I got it.
damn.
I thought I was a little.
That's what I'm saying. I thought,
freaky.
hey
Nah, this
yo,
nigga
I
DC.
thought.
yeah, I don't know. Like I said, me personally, I'm just not interested in
Yeah, I
anything
feel you.
involving
Listen,
a
I thought
urine
I
or
was a
feces,
freak ball.
so.
I thought I was
Hey,
a
that
freak
nigga,
ball,
man.
but I ain't
Yo,
no freak
Hard8,
ball.
what was you about to say?
I ain't no freak ball. No, not after
Oh,
listening
I'm
to
saying,
DC.
bro.
This
I
nigga,
ain't no
man.
DC, bro. This nigga.
This nigga talking about blunkins and all that shit.
Shit.
I said, what punkin? Nigga,
You
Halloween
crazy,
over.
dog.
No, blunkin. What the fuck is going on?
Ooh, wee. Ooh, Jesus.
Raging dragon.
She trying to make eye contact. His
That's the
eyes
whole.
closed
Hold
and
on,
he
though.
grimacing
Hold on,
and
though.
shit.
This is the thing. How do
Yo,
the girl
tell me-
know
hey,
that
tell me why
it's feeling good? Cause you doing all this facial expressions, you straining and all that. How she know what she doing is working?
I'm saying, bro.
You know what I mean?
You grabbing your stomach and shit.
Yo,
Yo,
Oh my god.
tell me why. Yo, tell me why I was just thinking like Dark Cloud be sitting there with his woman, like, yo, let's look this shit up on Pornhub and go watch the
crazy.
shit. I
Hey,
want
yo,
you to do
shout
this
outs
right
to,
here. Like, what the? Like, no.
I think
shout
he
outs to
just
fuck
came up
you.
with
She
that
said,
shit.
"Hey, turn around and grab that nasty award for DC." That's a fact, man. That's a fact. Yeah, but the girl don't even know if she doing a good job because you going through all
Bro,
these
we
motions trying to get that shit out your ass. And, you know, she don't even know if it's her or the shit or that Mexican food.
Like, officially, bro, you can't say shit about Drew. Like,
You
nah.
peeing too?
At
like,
least Drew
Well,
waits
Drew
till he
eat
in
ass,
the
but at least
bed.
it
He
ain't.
not like in the
It don't sound so
bathroom. Just,
bad when you start listening to some of this other shit.
Well, I
Exactly.
don't eat ass. I don't eat ass. I've never
You
done
might as
anal with a
well.
You
girl.
get head while you taking shit. No, no.
So
Hold on.
I'm
Hold on.
not
Do they got?
I'm
Hold
busting
on.
her
Listen.
fucking throat.
Listen. Do they got an alternative to where, like, for the men, where like you eat the pussy while the girl taking a shit?
oh God. That's probably
That's
worse.
disgusting. That's
You're
disgusting.
disgusting. Nah, fuck out of here. She do that to you and you can't do that to her.
That's perfectly fine, but the other way around.
Hold on. Luca got some info.
Yeah.
Luca got some info.
Nah.
Go ahead, Luca.
Oh man.
So I listened to this podcast called Call Her Daddy, and it's basically like a sex podcast to give like sex tips and advice and stuff like that. So one of the recent episodes, they did talk about a girl whose boyfriend asked her
Wow.
if he could eat her out while she was taking a shit. So
Yo,
it's
somebody
something that's
mic is
been-
staticky as fuck.
That's not really surprising when you consider that's a whole.
Somebody need to go to
genre.
Radio Shack. It sounds like we at Radio Shack.
Mike.
That's Mike.
Somebody.
Nah, you guys were breaking up. What?
It's yeah.
Wow,
See, it's gone now that she muted herself.
Oh, okay.
Is it there now? Because I just unmuted
I thought I was a
myself.
freak boy. DC that showed me up. Damn, you got me, player.
He showed up enough people in this motherfucking community. What the hell? Nah.
Honestly, he
No,
showed up
I just have a high sex drive. What you want me to do?
Nah, nigga, you on some
Y'all
other
remember?
shit.
Another thing when you
Yo,
want to
y'all
have
can hear me?
sex and you drop the
You on
lobs,
some other
nigga.
shit, nigga.
Y'all remember when OBJ was on? We officially didn't talk shit about him either.
He surpassed that nigga.
Wait, hold up. I never had my ass.
No. OBJ was talking. No. OBJ Hills be pointing to the ceiling. That's something different.
No.
That's something different.
Back from this.
No, OBJ be dropping it like it's hot. No, fam. OBJ dropping it like it's hot. No, fam. No, look at Miss Hard8. She coming all weak. So how about threesomes? What's that? That ain't nothing. Get out of here. That ain't nothing. Huh?
I've never done a threesome before.
I don't want one. I'm too. I don't do it.
Urban Combat said 2 freaks, 1 toilet coming.
Hold on, Dark Cloud. You never had a threesome, Dark Cloud? Dark Cloud, you never had a threesome? Damn.
I think he said.
If I had to, it couldn't be with my wife.
Hey, hold on. Let me get to these
two
super
different
chats.
women.
Shout outs to Ric Flair.
Two Asian
He
women.
said, hey,
Okay, I
we don't kink shame. Also, we got one from Primal Op. He said, yo, the DC Twister is when he nuts and flushes the toilet.
Yo, that's
This girl
crazy.
brought up
Yo.
threesome. I thought she was going to
we out, dog.
Toilet sound effect.
I was hungry. I lost my goddamn appetite. I hate you,
That's too
motherfuckers.
fucking funny, man. Too funny.
Oh,
man.
man.
Anyway, yeah, we could get out of here. I think we can get up out of here, man.
God,
Yeah, how many of y'all in this chat about to try some shit
Yeah,
tonight?
yeah.
Come on, be real. Be real. They about to go try it. Hey, babe, I was just
All of
watching
them?
AGS podcast.
he about to go get one right
Babe,
now.
have
He
you
about to
heard
go-
about a plumpkin?
Yo,
about to go do that shit
damn,
right
I thought
the
eating some
fuck
pussy.
now,
Hey, I thought eating a pussy in the shower
Yeah,
was some
there's two ways to do the DC.
Some cowboy
No,
boots.
shut up, DC. We don't need
Hey,
no more.
I thought eating pussy in the shower was
no,
some freaky shit. I guess not. Like, what was that? That was nothing. That was nothing.
Same. Hey,
Definitely not.
we clearly not the freaks we thought we were. Trying to have sex under a tree, and these people out here in the bathroom.
You need some
doing
cowboy
shit they don't
boots.
need to fucking
Cowboy
do.
boots,
Like,
man.
What?
damn, nah. Y'all got it.
You trying to be a cowboy?
What?
Hold on, what you need some cowboy boots
Here
for?
you go.
Here we go.
You want to play with a girl.
Drew, you want to elaborate? Drew,
Nah,
you
I
want to
would-
elaborate?
He want to get his pumpkin with cowboy boots on.
Nah, I want cowboy boots and a paddle, you know, do some smacking.
What?
Oh,
Okay. DC trying to get his. Drew trying to get his crown
You
back.
want to get
trying to
spanked?
be
Hold on. You want to get spanked with some cowboy
But
boots?
But that's
oh boy.
No, I want to get.
shit.
I want to get spanked. I want to do the spanking.
You want to spank?
You wearing cowboy boots or your girl?
why you need cowboy boots on spank, Drew.
And I'm doing the spanking.
Y'all some weirdos.
What's with the cowboy
Motherfuckers
boots?
is
Why are the
weirdos.
boots necessary to spank?
But see, the cowboy boots is
Yo, this nigga
Like,
said
you
he
have
wanted
the cowboy hat on too, bro?
Hey, he said he wanted to
Yo,
be
you
Woody
know
from
what?
Toy
That's
Story
even
and
better.
spank
That's
his
even
chick.
better, man.
What the fuck? Damn.
God.
it's some cowboy boots.
That's too funny.
Yeah, man. Hey.
Damn, do you think you walk for Texas
So this
right
nigga want to be Chuck Norris. This
Boy,
nigga
I'ma
want
show
to
up
be
with
Chuck
that.
Norris.
That would be fire,
And
bro.
it-
Hey,
Drew
look.
trying to be like, God, Drew trying to be like Lil Nas and shit. Hey, Drew trying to be like Lil Nas and shit.
looking like a grown ass baby. I'm ready to eat.
This nigga want to be Chuck
This is
Norris,
Brokeback
man. That's
Drew.
too funny, man. Damn.
Nah, it broke back nothing.
That's too funny.
Hell no.
Damn, Drew, is that what's up? That's what's up.
Hey, Drew, what made you think of that? What made you think that you want to... Drew, what made you think... Hold on. Is this the thought process? Like, you feel like your girl...
You listen to much Old Town Road, my nigga.
Hey, Drew, you feel like your girl is a stallion, so you want to be a fucking cowboy? Yeah. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know. Like, it just seemed like some cool shit. I just want to do it.
Hey, you gonna walk in the room telling there's a new sheriff in town.
Hey,
it's a new sheriff in town.
One of the bulls.
Oh my God!
I know. We gotta go. But do y'all like the panties off, or you like sliding to the side?
Both.
You answered that.
It don't matter how I get it, man. Just give it to me, goddammit. It don't matter.
All right. Okay. I didn't know.
I
don't know. It just looks nicer in some panties to me. I don't know what it is. I love sliding.
So basically, you're saying you don't want to see no ashy ass butt crack. That's what you're saying.
I never thought of it like that.
Okay.
No, your girl's ass cracks me ashy.
It's like opening a present just a little bit. I dig it.
Yeah, your ass crack me ashy. Stop it. You too, Luca. Your ass is ashy. Stop it. You ain't put no lotion on.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Hey, yo, Luca cracked me up every time she said that okay shit. Yo, that shit is funny as hell, dog.
Oh my God.
That need to be Luca catchphrase. That shit is hilarious. Okay. That shit make me laugh every time, yo. Shout outs to Big Alabama. He said, that's like me beating all tickets up while eating a bologna sandwich. And we got another one.
Oh, God.
Urban Comment said my man DC has a dookie chain. Facts.
And shout out to DC and his dookie stain draws at the bottom of the toilet when he's getting in. Hey, that shit right there. I never thought of no shit like that.
Oh, Rob, you sound like you about to go try it. That sounded like contemplation in your voice.
You about to go look that shit up.
Let me tell you something. I'm in a long-term relationship. I lived with a woman one time. I never let her be around.
You can't do shit like that with long-term relationships, man. You don't want to remember that shit with that chick. Like,
I was with a woman last year, and when I went into her bathroom and smelled her, it turned me off, and I never saw her.
Oh my God!
This nigga said girls
poop too.
Funky. I was like,
how you gonna get mad because her bathroom stinks?
Hold on. Rabbit, you know girls take dumps too, right?
I was like, God, they wash it.
Hey, you know women blow that toilet back too, right?
It smelled like a fucking public restroom, like 5 dudes took his shit in there. It smelled like fucking 10 days after.
Brad, how you know what that smell? Oh, you know what? Never mind.
Have you been to a fucking restroom, nigga? Have you been to a
Listen, Ravish.
Okay,
bro. Ravish, she blew it back, man. It ain't that big of a deal. She blew it back.
I couldn't see her the same after that.
There's worse things in life, my guy. There's worse things in life.
You messed up because she probably had a little stomach thing. She was probably gonna clean the bathroom in a few days, and then
that's too fucking funny.
Nah, that wasn't normal, fam.
Hey, we're gonna get up out of here, man. We're gonna leave on that note. Ravish don't think women blow it back. They blow it back, man. They blow that thing back.
Like that.
He like shit. She smelled like a grown man.
Nah, dog. Nah. That was it was bad, dog.
He trying to see her birth certificate.
He definitely was trying to see her birth certificate after that. He was like, hold up. He was like, hold up. Was you born a woman? The way you smell.
No, her name wasn't Bianca.
Listen, the way she smelled, you was like, was you born a man? Like, what the fuck is going on? All right, let's get to these outros because we damn sure ain't do no intros. Let's get to these outros. Go ahead, Luca.
No, we didn't.
All right, guys. Really fun.
Keep it real, Luca. Keep it real. Your low ass blow that
good
toilet
shit.
back. Don't
Very
you?
good shit. You know.
Your low.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Go ahead, Candace.
What's up? It was another
right.
lit podcast.
Go ahead,
I'll see y'all
DC.
next week.
What's good, everybody? Glad I could be entertaining for y'all.
Go ahead,
See y'all next week.
Out to Mr. Blumpkin over here in this motherfucker. We'll see y'all next week, man. Hit me up
All
on
right,
Twitter.
go ahead, Drew.
Peace.
Go ahead, Woody.
Hey, man, it's Woody Drew here, the new sheriff. Check out my channel.
That's
And,
funny as hell.
follow
Let
me
us
on
know how
Twitter,
that turned
Drew
out, too.
Games,
We
and we
definitely
out.
want to hear that story. Dang.
Yo, Drew, your
What
girl
happened?
listens to the
She
podcast?
Yes.
Oh, she are.
no.
I don't want her to think I'm weird or nothing, man. I don't want her to think I'm weird or
That's
nothing,
too
man.
late. It's too late for that.
All right, go ahead, Ravish. Damn, somebody might get staticky as fuck.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the man. Yeah, I hear that, Candace. It's all good. If you want to extend your relationship, men and women, don't take your shit in front of your partner. All right?
Shit, I'm about 10 years late on that.
Twitter.
So,
Catch you
yeah,
next
I'm
week.
going to have to, because, shit, that girl in there be blowing that thing back. Facts. So,
Yo, what the fuck, dog? Yo,
He's trying to make sure he sleep on the couch tonight. That's all.
Yo, you keep
Listen, this ain't no
embarrassing this girl,
motherfucking
dog. What the fuck?
this ain't Scooby-Doo.
Yo, she
This
should
ain't
get you some fucking. She should get you some Vienna sausages for dinner
Did you
and
do
make
your
you sleep on
outro,
the couch.
Candace?
I'm not even fronting.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
good.
the background. They've
That
been talking
background's
all
a
fucking
goddamn intro.
podcast,
The
man.
outro.
So they had enough. So I got to everybody. Yes, I did. All right. So, yeah, man, episode 74 is done and over with. We appreciate everybody for coming through. Shout-outs to all the super chat. Shout-outs to the war that was going on between Lil F-Boy and Tony Wood. Also, shout-outs to everybody that participated, man. Whether you commented, hit the like button, super chat, Patreon supporters, all that, man. We appreciate it. Hope y'all had fun. Go try some new things that you might have heard today. And we're going to catch y'all later. So, it's your boy Hard8. And we out of here, man.
Later.
Enjoy the rest of y'all
Bye.
weekend.
If you let your girl choke you while you're about to nut, it feels so much better.
Wow.
Don't die like this.
Anybody-
I never been choked.
hear
I never
no
been
advice
choked.
from
I'm going
you.
to try it, though.
Ain't nobody trying to hear no advice from you.
Hey,
I might not. No, you gotta have a full-fledged
Actually,
thing. You gotta get choked.
Nah, no, she get. Yeah. Exactly. You can't hold your breath. The fuck?
Okay, I forgot y'all trying to die. Whatever. Go ahead and put that belt around your neck, DC.
Hey,
will
Candace,
laugh.
don't knock it
Hey,
until
Drew
you
say
try.
he trying to
I
pass
will
out.
laugh when I see it on the news, bro.
Hey, you don't need to use a belt. You don't
Hey, Drew. Hey, Drew, you trying to pass out?
Drew would die. Yeah, yep. Drew would be that nigga that dies from the shit.
No, you don't need to use a belt. You don't need to use a belt. She just gotta have real. She just gotta be able to choke you real good.
Bro, you
Well, he
said
ain't
belt,
saying
so
you
I'm
need a
assuming
belt,
that's
but
what
you
you
can.
mean.
I'm just saying, you
Just
don't
get
have to
choked
use a belt.
somehow, nigga. Get choked.
You gotta have
Drew
some
got a
big-ass
thick ass
man.
neck. You want your girl? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? That's so crazy. Yo, getting choked.
She don't need no belt.
Listen, getting choked doesn't sound too crazy, so I could probably try that. But the rest of that shit. Yeah,
All right, Miss Hard8, you got a chance to take out your frustration. Tell us how it go next week.
Like I thought women like being
No, women like their hair pulled.
not passing
Pull
out.
my hair.
Yeah. I don't know.
Pull my hair. Pull my hair.
Hard8 seeking that natural high. That's what they
y'all
do.
ever like,
Pull
y'all
and
been with a girl
choking.
like she like to get her hair pulled, but you can't just pull it just when y'all chilling. Yeah, like sometimes I'll be chilling.
Yeah, cause hell yeah. Yeah, I already told y'all that.
Yeah,
story.
Sometimes I'm chilling.
did
Sometimes
tell that story. I
we chill. I
remember.
just want to pull some hair. Like,
story,
I'm
man.
like,
Yeah.
ow, it hurt. I'm like, hold on. I damn near pulled your scout off last night when I was.
Yeah.
Well, bro, you gotta understand what kind of hairstyle she got on. Like, if she got a weave, you can't just be pulling like real silly because that shit is gonna, that shit's gonna hurt.
Like, I could damn near pull her scout off when I'm giving her this tight. But, that's what it's there for. Just chilling and I pulled her hair. Ow, it hurt. I'm like, what the fuck? I damn near pulled your scout off.
What? No, you weren't saying that.
Why you pulling her hair if y'all just chilling, bro? You gotta be prepared for that shit.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, you get kind of soft after you bust a nut.
Also, so you mean she should put her? She should put her bra on and just be like, I still run this shit and walk away.
You know, you might make some crazy noises, and she might think you a bitch ass nigga. So afterwards, you know, sometimes you gotta grip her up and be like, yeah, you know, I still run this. Don't let that scream and fool you. You know what I mean? I'm still that nigga. Like, I still kill you. Like, keep playing with me. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta let her know and shit. You know what I mean? That's only if you sound like a bitch when you busting and shit. You dig? But anyway, we gotta go.
PC.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
you gotta remind her, like, listen, I know how I sounded last night, but listen, I still run this motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm still the man around this bitch. Yeah, I'm still the man around here.
I dig it.
Yeah,
I get it.
right. Yeah, sometimes. All right, we gotta go, man. We out of here, man. We gonna holler at y'all. It's your boy Hard8 and AGS crew, man. We gone. Deuces.